Oh, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Sorry, guys. Mr. Big Popper will be back shortly. Um, Pennywise is not coming up tonight. He's hanging in the chat tonight, along with Miss Beautiful Evil Queen Morticia. May jump in and out. It's Sunday night. Everybody's had a long weekend, and we're just kind of doing our thing the way we're doing it. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever doesn't, don't. It's fine with me either way. Glad to see you guys all here tonight. Once again, Mr. Strike Hard, first in the chat, right along with Lazy Bum. Hello, guys. How are you tonight? And we have Mr. Jim Tom. How are you tonight, sir? Mr. Pennywise down there. How's it going tonight, brother? It's good to see you here. And Heather, how are you? Broken Raikou, thank you for being here. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? And Miss Kimberly, welcome back, my dear. Thanks again. So, hope everybody had a great Sunday today, and hopefully we can close it off with a great Sunday night. So, how is everybody tonight? Hey, Belinda, how are ya? Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Mr. Lazy Bum, my brother, how are you tonight, sir? What's up, Pennywise? What's up? What's up? What's up? I did mention you, sir, I believe. Like I said, everybody's had a long weekend. And everybody's just kind of doing their own thing tonight. Hey, Ron, how are you? And Kimberly says to no, don't forget to like the stream. Absolutely, guys. If you like it, like it. Thank you very much. We do appreciate it. Hey, there she is. Our beautiful evil queen Morticia. How are you tonight, my dear? Thanks for being here once again. We love and miss you, my dear. Thank you so much, Belinda. I definitely appreciate that. Everyone and anyone that subscribed, thank you so much. I do appreciate it once again. I hope, again, you guys all had a great Sunday today. I don't know if you guys do. Sundays in my house is family time, usually family day. All my kids will show up, we'll hang out, do a little bit of pretty much whatever we can because, depending on the weather. Hey, Miss Rachel, there she is. How are you, Rachel? Thanks for being here tonight, hon. Popper had to go take his son to work, so he will be back shortly, he said. And anybody that has the link knows you're welcome to jump up here at any time if you want to. Let's see. We got Rebecca BBY. What's up, BBY? How are you tonight? Thanks for being here, sir. Yeah, okay. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. No, I didn't. I think I got everybody. Thanks again, all you guys, for being here, like I said. No, we just kind of went out this morning and did some things in the town because the weather was kind of nice here. It was still cold, but sun was out, and we took advantage of that, which we don't get too much sunshine right now. But we did that, and then we made a big old spaghetti dinner, typical. Had my grandkids here, just kind of spent some time together, and here we are tonight. What's up, Stranger Than Fiction? How are you tonight? Jersey Devil, how are you? Thanks for being here once again. I hope you guys are all having a great night. Hopefully we can make it better. Try to have a good time tonight. Let me double check something here and see what I got going on. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. And Heather, I do believe I said hey. Sorry if I didn't. Yeah, my sinuses are killing me today. Sorry, guys. That sounds great, Jersey. What movie you watching? It's a good night for it. It's typically what we do too. Saturdays or Fridays or Saturdays we'll do that, and then Sundays we'll just kind of hang out and have dinner and stuff. It makes it fun. Excuse me. Yeah, everybody's got to have a little set of horns, Kimberly. I think it keeps everyone honest in their own way. I hope everybody, I didn't get to see who all was there, but I hope everybody caught Charlie's stream today. I know it was a little bit long, but he definitely wanted to get that's a great movie, Titanic. He definitely wanted to get the whole story out so everybody understood everything that went on with that whole scenario. There's Ace. How are you guys? Kat Sheehan, welcome back. Hello. And once again, I got to thank my brother Lazy Bum for being on the ball there today. Him and Rachel both with getting Charlie that info on the ball. Rachel had to do some deep digging for that too, and she found what she needed to find. That's for damn sure. And good old Lazy with him. He's on the ball once again, getting things he needs to get as soon as he gets it. And that all helps, guys, with the whole cause, I guess you could say. Excuse me again. I'm sorry. If he can get the information he needs to do what he needs to do, that kind of helps us along our way too when it comes to what we got to do. So I did hear about Steve losing his mind in Bulldog stream earlier this morning. I think it was. I tried to jump in. Somebody requested me to join that community. And I guess I jumped in the stream because I was going to kind of watch and see if, what was going on and try to help defend somebody because Bulldog's a pretty decent guy. He doesn't really bother anybody. I don't know why Steve would say what he'd say anything to him at all, but it is what it is. So by the time I got in, he was gone. So I don't know what the deal was, guys. I missed it. I did watch a little bit of it. I need to go back and watch it from the beginning though. So I think it was Debs that had asked me to possibly come up and join the community or just hang around for a while or whatever. But I'll look into it, check it out, and see what they're all about. And I have no qualms with supporting anybody that has a good cause. That's for sure. Yeah, I heard he came in and started going off and calling all sorts of paper, using his words that he likes to use that none of us in here like. That R word, for one, that really bothers me, but he likes to say that left and right. So, and of course he likes to tell people to do certain things to him that I'm sure they don't. It is what it is. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, college, what's going on? Thanks for being here tonight. Steve wants to be everyone's friend. Yeah, well, he's doing it the wrong way because he's no one's friend, unfortunately. And again, I mean, you guys can ask Morty and Pennywise. Back in the day, he was pretty liked. He was in quite a few communities, and he was very well liked. And it just goes to show that, association causes lots of problems for you because ever since he associates himself with certain people, he does not have the, I guess you could say, community support that he used to have. So unfortunate, it is what it is. You make those choices, you got to deal with it. He turned about to be quite a bit of a different person than what he used to be too. So it is all it is. That's the thing, Jim Thomas. 90% of the people that did have any kind of respect for him. Hey, Wolf, what's up, brother? Thanks for being here. Used to have a lot of respect for him. They have none now because of the person he acts like now. I mean, that makes you wonder if he was always that person and he just kept it under wraps and now the real him is out, or if it's just because of who he associates himself with. And I think it could be a little bit of both. Honestly, that's my opinion, but it is what it is. So he is the company he keeps. That is the best way you could put that, college. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry, guys. I got my sinuses are draining and everything. I'm all whether I shouldn't have been out like I was, but it is what it is. There's Popper Jack. He did. Yes, he did. Right towards the end of Charlie's stream, I made a couple comments in the stream, in the chat, I mean, and my phone started ringing. So I think I said it rang 3 times. I declined it all 3 times because I'm not, fool me once, fool me twice. The third time, you can kiss my fucking ass. It ain't happening. So anyway, excuse me. So like I said, I declined the call, tagged the number, and I sent it to somebody else for them to check it. And here we are. Yeah, I'm not playing that game with him anymore. And then, of course, I get a text message back, I don't know, a couple minutes later. Why the fuck you telling people I'm calling you? And, I'm sitting here doing this or that or whatever. I said, well, that's the same number you called me from before. So, well, I got a little secret for you. I'm not the only one that, Guest Mom's not the only person. I said, oh, what? That's what it is. I said, somebody from over there called me because it's the same damn Google number you called me from before. And he said, I got news for you. Guest Mom's not the only people that are going to call you. Well, whatever. The number looked familiar to me. So, and it was proven that it was him anyway. So I don't care. Hey, Phoenix, how are you, sir? Thanks for being here tonight. So be it. It is what it is. The man's that bored. Let him be. Be bored. I think it was a 412 area code. I don't have it with me right here, so I can't really look at it, but I handled it though. Somebody else took a look at it for me, and it was proven where it came from, so it's no problem. Always BBY, always. Obviously. Okay. Thank you, Popper. Which makes plenty of sense, so be it. I don't care. Bulldog, he's kind of over in that that community that Doug's part of. Wolf, and he I guess he's got a place called Bulldog's House or something like that. He goes live on and off with Doug often, and I don't know what the hell Steve would have an issue. I don't know if it had something to do with Hot Lips and something else earlier. I just, like I said, I didn't get to catch it. I came in at the very end, and then I had to take off. We were going out of the house, whatnot today, so I didn't get to catch any of it, and I never did get to go back and watch it. I'll probably watch it later or tomorrow or something and see what it was all about. So I don't know. Maybe he was bored. He hasn't been on the Resurgence panels lately at all that I've seen, so I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Thanks for being here tonight, hon. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm actually surprised that there was no, I guess there is no, was no Resurgence. No stream from them afterwards, but so be it. Yes, ma'am. I get that. Absolutely. Cold Lips. That's a good one, Wolf. That's a good one. Yeah, it's funny because that's what he sent in a text message the last time he called me when I wasn't answering it was ring, ring, Dago, ring, ring. Whatever. Call and call as you may. It's okay though, because if those numbers are attached to him whatsoever, I got a little surprise for him if he keeps doing it, calling my phone. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'll just let him figure it out on his own. I hope he does keep calling me though. I'll let it ring so many times and I decline it. That way, at least it registers in my phone when it does, and that's all it takes. So be it. So be it. So what did everybody think of other than it was definitely long tonight or earlier for Charlie's stream, but what did everybody think of it? Oh yeah, I already got that. I got all of that. Well, I've been working through that Pennywise, just making sure I can do what I can do. Yeah, I got that taken care of too, Wolf. But I had to explain to you guys that I have a couple friends that are police officers that I've been talking to, and they have some things for me to do that I can handle things with. And if I want to get ugly, I guess you could say, we'll just see how much of it happens or how much of it doesn't happen. If it gets quiet and it slows down, and I can let things go. But if not, I guess we got to do what we got to do. I see you looking, Miss Rachel. I hope you guys all, Pennywise and Miss Rachel, Mr. Popper, and Morticia, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, as well as everybody else. Oh yeah, his stream was pretty good. Like I said, I'm glad that he got to put his story out. So and it's the same story he told before. He didn't really get to put a lot of the extra details in it, so on and so forth, but he got to tell the whole story, the real story, and that way it can be seen from his point of view rather than just what everybody has said about that kind of stuff. I'm sure you probably are or were, Pennywise, and I don't blame you, sir. And that's the way it needs to be, because everybody only knows and hears what Mike says to everybody. The same thing he said when he was on that phone call. They tell you only hear one side, and there's always two sides, or as I would say, three sides to every story. There's one side, the other side, and the truth is in the middle somewhere. And hopefully you hope that you're pushing more towards the side of the truth. And I believe that we all do with Charlie, because he has nothing to lose by not telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he's, or I should say, I probably said that wrong. If he's lying about anything, what does he have to lose? How you doing, Vampire Stoner? Thanks for being here again. I mean, he's already lost everything he could lose. He's been at rock bottom as it is, and he's doing nothing but climbing and doing better. So he has nothing to lose. So I don't see any reason why Charlie would tell anything but the whole truth. And there it is. Congrats, Pennywise, once again on that, everybody. Pennywise is now an engaged clown. Gotta love that. He's a taken clown. So yeah, everybody throw some congrats in there for Pennywise. He deserves it. There's somebody out there that's going to make him an honest clown. It's hard to believe, but she's got him locked down, obviously. Well, that's the best thing you could do, though, Kimberly. I mean, being a mommy and a daddy is the most important thing if that's your place in life. So, unlike some people, you got to do the parent thing regardless. So, hi, Miss Rachel, Mr. Popper saying hi, Miss Rachel. If you guys didn't get to see that, so. Yes, she does, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. That's it. That is it. Yeah, see, throw that one up there. Congratulations. Congratulations to Pennywise from the Evil Queen. Hi, Mr. Popper. Long time no talk, huh? Uh-huh. Been a long, long time, huh, Rachel? Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Pennywise. That's awesome. Well, see, Pennywise, when you guys get married, you guys got to both dress up in clown outfits and do it that way. That would make it perfectly awesome. For reals. So, what is everybody doing tonight? Throw some comments in there. Let me know what's going on in your lives tonight. There's Joseph. Ain't seen you in a while, brother. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Well, I don't know if you can see the chat very well, Penny, but everybody's throwing out congrats to you. Everybody. Yes, it is broken. Absolutely. I think it's more important than being a daddy. That's a fact. In some instances. In some instances. I'm just gonna throw these up here as I see them for you, Pennywise, just in case you can't see the chat real well. For whatever reason. Unless you only have trouble with that when you're on panel. But anyway. Either way, this way you get to see them. Gotcha, Joseph. Good to know. Alrighty. Looks like we may have Mr. Popper back here shortly. Not as quiet as it is. I agree with you, Jersey. It's a big mess going on over there right now. And it's sad to see it going on, but I think we all could send a prayer that direction for all those people that are going through that right now, because it's just not anything that I would hope that any of us would ever have to imagine going through or enduring. And God forbid any of us have any family members that are heading that way for any military support. Sending prayers with them is 100% important, because they all need it. I will say that for a fact. So it is a bad thing. Mr. Putin needs to get his head out of his ass, I think, and think about what he's doing, because what he's doing right now doesn't make any damn bit of sense. It is a bad thing, and it just doesn't need to be happening. So, not at all. Not at all. Mr. Mahomes, how are you, sir? Thank you for being here, good sir. Yeah, lazy. It's just not. It's not. It's a bad thing. I'm sorry to say, but it is a bad thing. It's a Joseph. It's a sensitive subject in certain senses, most definitely. It just depends on what your political view is on things, and what are going on and whatnot over there right now. But it's either way, at the end, if you look at, no matter how you look at it, when anything turns to war, it's just bad. And the people that have to endure the effects of it and or defending for it it's just a scary thing all the way around. So most definitely, you know, not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. check something, guys. Um, um, I think Mr. Big Popper or Popper Jack is going to jump back up here in a minute. He had to do something. Probably not a big, huge panel. If there's somebody that wants to come up and talk, like I said, I've always invited anybody that they want to come up and say what they got to say. You'll have to get a hold of me or let me know, and then we'll try to work it out to where I can get the link to you privately, because I don't like to post it in here anymore because it keeps the trolls out. So just let me know. And if you guys have anybody you want to see up there, I can ask, request that they come up there besides who we normally have. Like I said, Penny's kind of doing his own thing tonight with his fiance. Morticia's kind of like, she had a long weekend and she's taking a little break, just kind of chilling tonight. Popper had to take somebody, had a little mission he had to handle from home. And Rachel, I think she's just kind of hanging out too, doing her own thing. Like I said, everybody had kind of a long weekend, so we're just kind of doing what we do. This is what I do, so I have to be up here, obviously. But unless of course you guys don't want me to be. If you don't want me to be up here, just let me know. I'll drop down and we can just sit in silence and stare at each other in the chat section. It'll be kind of interesting to do, but probably not as fun as listening to me gab, I guess. Excuse me. I'll be right with you guys. I gotta check a couple things real quick. 1 second. Let me see. You see that there, Penny? Joseph said, I bet your woman is absolutely beautiful. From what I've heard, and we've all heard, I agree with you. She probably is, Joseph. Excuse me for a moment, guys. I got to type something somewhere else real quick. Just give me a moment. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not real good at multitasking, so. Howdy ho. What's up, my brother?
What's up, Dago?
How we doing this evening?
Not much. I'm doing actually really good.
Good to know. Good to know. How's the weather up there?
Icy.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Yeah, well.
It's like it snowed a little bit, like 3 inches the other day, and then it just got really cold, and so you can't walk anywhere without like ice skating pretty much on your friggin' shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah, we had that a couple days ago, and it all pretty much melted. And like I said, it got pretty nice out today, sun wise. You know how it is when you're sick of winter and you see the sun, you think it's spring automatically. So,
well, living in New England, there's like 4 seasons, and you have to, winter, spring, fall, and it's just there's always something different. Summer,
Oh yeah.
It's either like colder than a witch's tit and a brass bra, or it's hot and muggy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was nice out, but it was still cold as shit. It was like that wind, it cuts you when it blows, and it's like, damn. So we went
Yeah.
out and did a little bit of shit down. And I live in like a small town type area, so we went downtown, checked out some stuff, and did a little bit of little errands, stuff like that. Got shit together for dinner and did our thing, and that's about it. I'm so ready for spring to hit. I'm telling you, man, I'm so ready. I am tired of being cooped up in the house all damn day.
I know it
You know,
sucks when you got to go to work every morning and clean the fucking ice off your windshield.
yeah.
I have to anyway. It always freezes overnight, so I got to scrape it, warm my car up.
Right.
It's like,
You live do you live near any kind of like water, like large water sources or anything? Any lakes or?
I'm in Rhode Island. I'm surrounded by water.
You're right. And okay, yeah, I didn't know if you. That's right. You did say that. Yep. That makes everything freeze faster when that breeze hits that water and bounces off of it. Absolutely.
And when it's really hot out, the humidity is usually 100% every time.
100%. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So you're sweating like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, that air gets thick too. That sucks.
I know. Yeah. People like older people and stuff that have problems breathing, they can't even go out over here in the summer.
Yeah, I've heard. Well, I got asthma, and when it gets
it's like breathing in water.
Yep, that's exactly what it feels like too. When it gets to be like that, where it's like 100% humidity or 90% humidity, I hate that shit when I go out there. It's like breathing, like you're breathing, like you said, like trying to breathe underwater.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I deal with it because I have to work and pay my bills, but
yep,
doesn't mean I gotta like it.
This is true.
But I just wanted to come on and say, like, I'm not backing out because I dislike you or something.
No,
if you don't see me on panel, but I have a lot of life changes going on.
Oh, no, bro. You ain't got to explain none. Absolutely. I get it.
And I really don't want to give Isaac any more of my fucking time. I've asked him to panel up 100 fucking times. He won't.
I get it.
You know what I mean? I have a new fiance. I have, shit going on. It's like, and she doesn't do YouTube. She doesn't even do Facebook.
I don't blame her, truthfully.
And she's questioning me like, what the fuck? Why do you give these people your time? And I'm like, you're right.
My wife has come to me that way before too, a couple of times. But then, I mean,
she just doesn't understand it. But I've been doing it well before I met her.
Sure. Well, I explained a lot of things that he has done to people, and she gets that part of it and the cause, I guess you could call it that way. But
I'd like to see the gut motherfucker go down in flames.
We all would, yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
But like, at what point do I just, start ignoring my girl and giving him more attention than her? And
that's right. That's right. Priorities. Our lives are more important than anything that goes on with any of this crap, and when it starts to affect that, that's when there's a problem with it, and that's when you got to take a look at it.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Right.
He's a pussy. Right. I've given him every chance to panel up, and he won't do it. So,
well, we all know why.
He's gonna fucking lose. So fuck him.
Right. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are starting to feel that way.
Honestly, I mean, for as long as it's been going on, the way I look at it, it's like, it's stale. It really is. It's stale, and it's old. It's weak. What's the point, really? Because unless something dramatic happens or something dramatic changes, there's no point in constantly going at it like that. I mean, to jump up here and have we all get together and talk about stuff or just bullshit, have a good time. That's different, But
I told you, I go up panel with you anytime.
Absolutely.
Talk politics, movies,
absolutely,
about the war, about anything like that. I'll come up. I'm just not mentioning that fucking skin tag's name again.
That's right. And like it was said how many times before? I mean, you said it. You are the one that said, the biggest way that we could all, and this is you guys all.
He admitted it. Yes.
Yeah, he did admit it too. He admitted right there on panel, on stream, live to the whole world that Pennywise was right. The best way to hurt Isaac Guest is to ignore him and forget about him.
That's what he's getting from me from now on. I don't fucking care.
Absolutely. What's up, Tina? Welcome, sweetheart. Good to see you.
I have better things to do. I will go on Charlie's stream and mod for him and support him.
Right.
But he doesn't go live that often.
No.
But I'm not putting all this time into him anymore. And he's not. He's not worth. He says I'm not worth his time. Give me a fucking break, dude.
It's a fact. Like we've all wasted times in our daily lives. Gotten ourselves stressed out, upset, freaked out, pissed off. Where we're going round in circles. We've allowed them to try to get in between us as friends and whatnot, so on and so forth. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not. He's just, and you guys will all see. Everybody will all see. Pennywise can attest to this too. Once people forget who he is, ignore him, disregard him, and make him be what he tries to say that we all are, and that's irrelevant. Slowly but surely, he'll fade away into the dark.
And I don't care what he can say. I won. Pennywise walked away. I walked away because you are a fucking waste of time. After that, of Victoria Cotton stream, I was like, this guy has no morals. He doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
How would he feel if one of his kids died and I went on there on that stream and I said, little Isaac died, little Isaac died, chanted like that.
It's disgusting. Right. It is.
He's fucking vile. So I'm not giving him any more of my fucking time. And he didn't win. He did not win. Isaac, I know you're listening. You did not fucking win because you never once since like 2018 paneled up with me because you were fucking afraid of me.
And it was offered millions of times.
Yes. So I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm engaged. I got more shit to do with my time that actually involves a real life. So,
excuse me. Absolutely. Yeah, I would
put stipulations on everything. Oh, go on your channel and beat our views. Okay, 107 people. Oh no, not that. Not that's not what I meant. I mean, if we go live together, it's like he goes live on his channel and I go live on my channel. Like he's doing everything in his fucking power to avoid me.
Right. What's up, brother?
He's a fucking twat.
I'll be right back, guys.
What's up, Papa?
Not much. So what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Isaac being a cunt.
Oh, I had to stop at the gas station on my way home, so I wasn't gonna have that blasted in the gas station. So,
how much you gas over where you are?
I didn't look. I think it's like around probably 350.
It's like 4 something over here.
All right, sorry about
that. Yeah, I know there's areas out in California where it's like outrageously expensive.
That's ridiculous. I mean, the fuck.
That is true, Tina. Tina D said Isaac is a sociopath and a narcissist. And the more attention you give him, the more he spews bullshit. That is 100% a true fact.
Tina, when the fuck are you going to unblock me on your channel so I can comment? I think you're funnier than a motherfucker.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that, Tina, but Penny says he's still blocked. He wants to come in because he loves watching your stuff. He said it's hilarious. And
I watch all her streams. I just can't comment.
That is Tina, right, guys?
I
think it is. Wait.
Yep. It is.
Just making sure. Sorry.
Tell her to get her little fingers going and fucking find my name and hit on block.
There you go. There you go.
I think you're funny. I don't want to be modded. I'm not asking for any of that. I just want to, participate in it because I think you're hilarious.
She's a trip. She's a lot like you are with things. I mean, she just tells it how it is and where it is, and it's 100% real with it. There's no bullshitting around it.
I don't know. Who is it?
Oh, God. Here we go. And it starts. Well, look at this panel. It looks like the dating game, doesn't it? We got one that's married, one that's engaged, and one single bachelor here tonight. Are there any free ladies out there that would be interested in talking to the Mr. Big Popper?
I think I know one. I'm not sure.
I'm kind of guessing at one too, but I'm not sure either. All right, Tina. Tina said she's going to unblock you.
Good. Thank you, Tina. I've only asked 65 fucking times.
She is definitely entertaining to go in there. I mean, I hate to say she gets going when these people piss her off because it pisses me off when they say and do the things they do. But she don't let nothing. No holds barred. She lets it all out, and I love that.
I think her shit is hilarious.
She said, she said, "Listen, I'm not. Wait a minute, where's it at? I'm not the smartest motherfucker when it comes to computers, but I'm gonna get him unblocked." We got you, Tina. No problem, hon. He appreciates it absolutely. Yeah, he's been saying it for like a week though.
I think Rachel's trying to give us high fives.
Is she now? Is that what those little boxes mean?
Boxes.
What? That's all I see underneath her name, are like little like rectangle blocks. Blocks.
Oh
like,
no, they're.
I think I know a girl named Rachel.
Yeah.
I used to.
I think I know Rachel. I think she talks to somebody I know. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I used to know one, and then this tall guy popped into our lives, and I haven't seen her since. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of just floated off into the wind.
I'm taking though, Morty. I'm taking. You can't have me no more.
Oh no. I want to see how that flies over.
I'm her snickerdoodle, and she's my Pocahontas.
That Tina is the funniest shit I've seen all day, and it's probably 100% true. Isaac does not want to have his children to have a higher IQ than him. That's why he doesn't send them to school.
God.
I just think it's because he's too lazy to get up and take them. But
I said the same thing the other day in a chat.
Mm-hmm.
I said he's probably sleeping, and they're kids. They don't give a fuck.
If he stays up all night long doing his streaming and his shit like that, when can he get up and take him to school? You know what I'm saying?
It's only going to hurt them.
What's up, Pookie? Welcome, my brother.
It's only going to hurt them.
Yeah, I mean, that should be the most. I mean, in my life with my kids, their education was the most important thing that, and other than their health, of course, but besides that, you would think. So I don't know.
Absolutely, my kid goes to school every fucking day.
And
if he gives his mother one iota of a problem, I'm on the phone.
And even when they were remote, you know what I mean? When they were through the COVID shit, like he was here at the table on the computer doing what he had to do.
They supply you with a laptop.
Yeah. Well, our kids out here, they all get Chromebooks, whether they're in school or not. And
that's
have
what
them,
he got too.
Yeah. And out here, actually, they just, let's see, what is today? The 27th. Yeah, I think it was last Monday. It was mandatory masking in school for them, and now they have the choice. And then it was still mandatory on the buses for the kids to wear masks then too. But now tonight we got a call about 2 hours ago that now they're giving them the option to wear the mask or not wear the mask. So our numbers here where I'm in this area have gone way, 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 way down. So who knows?
Sorry,
ours have been going up. My kid sits in a cube. It's like a plexiglass around the thing.
Right.
In his class, and they're like 6 feet apart. The classes are smaller.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to wear a mask when he's in school, like at his desk. But he's around. There's like it's probably like 4 feet by 2 feet, like the
cubicles. Yeah.
And it's a cube like around the desk. So I don't know how that's going to help anything when they're in the fucking hallway, but.
Right. That's what I thought. That's what I told my son, whether it's 4 feet or not, stay as far away as you can, wash your hands, stay out of people's faces. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. What the fuck are you guys doing over here? Like,
I'm laughing at Tina right this second.
Oh, I know. I'm telling you, man, she's fucking, she should do. Tina, you honestly should do stand-up comedy. I'm telling you, it's fucking, you're hilarious with the shit you say. One way to piss Isaac off is he can't sit in the drive-thru licking other people's fingers. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yes.
Tina, you should come up on panel. We want to hear you fucking screaming.
I would love to have her on panel. She doesn't do panels too often, but I would love it. I would love it.
You can smoke as many cigarettes as you want, too.
Absolutely. I do it. Absolutely. Hey, Brandy, hun. I didn't see you there for a minute, but welcome again. Thanks so much. Yeah, that one's great, Tina. I love that. Where'd it go?
Oh.
Where'd that? I gotta hide that one. Now I gotta find it. There it is. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ, my windows are shaking. It's so windy over here.
Oh, there they go.
Well,
No.
somebody beat me to it. Who beat me to it?
Probably
Miss
Wolf.
It was Rachel.
Oh, well. Steve Billings balls. Hello, everyone. I got dropped alongside of the road. That's why he would never watch I'm Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, because he's not. Jesus, Tina.
I know.
She's on a roll tonight.
I
Tina D.
seen.
Yeah, oh yeah. She said that's why he would never watch I'm Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, because he's not smarter than a fifth grader. So
He'd have problems being smarter than a kindergartner.
mm-hmm.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm sore today.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys tell who was that? You guys, I'm sure somebody checked it, but they love doing this. That's okay. She just said, "Are you guys giving out my address?" That's nice of you, because the first person who shows up here is getting their ass kicked. So be it. So be it. Hell, I wish I could get a Papa John's pizza.
How you doing? Be happy.
Did Happy pop in here? I don't see her.
Like I said, I wasn't going to come on tonight, but I just wanted to tell you personally, there's reasons, you know.
Hey, I don't do what you got to do, bro. I absolutely get it.
Not that, you know, I dislike you or anybody dislikes you. It's just I have to put my real life before this bullshit.
Absolutely.
And I think Isaac is just not worth it anymore. So, like you could say, he won, but he didn't win.
He didn't win anything. Didn't win anything.
But
I think the only thing he may have won is the couch sitting contest. Right.
Well, and me and Dago had a conversation the other night, and I explained to him, you know, because it's not really worth it for me to focus on him as much as we have been focusing on him. I got more important things going on right now, so
right. That's why yesterday I didn't do anything the day before, because I was living my life with my family and doing what we do and so on and so forth. I come in and do this at night in the evenings when I'm done doing everything, just to hang out and talk to everybody and see what's going on in everybody's lives. And it's what it is. I mean, I don't come in here just to talk about him by any means whatsoever.
We've gone on like tyrants about movies and war,
right,
and politics, and for a long time.
Well,
I enjoy those streams more.
Yeah,
I'll talk about war. I'll talk about I won't get into the politics because
well, that's a bad subject, but you know,
well, it can be polarizing.
Right. Hey, Jamie, how are you?
But hell, I'll talk
war
about
is
music
politics.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
to
don't
an extent
know.
it is. But I heard you guys talking about this Ukraine stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit. I haven't really been keeping up on it very much today. I watched a little bit of it this morning.
Yes, happy he is, that one tooth.
And I had planned on just kind of I just haven't really watched much of it today. I had a lot of shit going on today.
Wow. See, that's just fucking ignorant. Whoever did that, you need your fucking head examined. This is what I can't. This is what Pennywise was saying. You don't disrespect the dead. You don't disrespect people that are sick or dying or anything like that.
No, absolutely not.
And that's what he does. You know, when Albert's dad died, he posted his ignorant little picture of him up there and doing this and doing that. And he's constantly said disrespectful shit about about Rachel's dad. You know, now they're posting up Anger Grandpa's shit. You know, I mean, it makes me sick. It's just ignorant. Completely ignorant.
And I put a tweet out saying to him, if you died tomorrow, I would not fucking boast about it. I wouldn't laugh at it.
No, right. That's what you don't do.
I think that would be fucking ignorant of me. And he's like, oh yeah, sure.
Well, I mean, there right there, Penny. Listen. Yeah, he just did it. That's right, Morty. I was going to say, I couldn't think right now, but he just did it to Victoria Cotton the other day. You don't, whether, okay, we're all considered, even if this is considered your mortal enemy, okay, you don't jump on something and you start laughing and teasing because somebody died. It's a bad thing no matter what. Honest to God, with everything that's gone on here, okay, and all the bullshit that he's put everybody through, if he died tomorrow, I would feel bad for his children, and just because a life was lost, period, a human life. Not that his is worth a lot, but you feel
It's
bad.
still a life. I'm not
It's a
sticking up
life.
for him, but
That right.
I don't want that kind of karma following me around.
No, and that's it right there. There's a lot. You're right, Happy. There's a whole lot of them. I mean, he's gone. Tina's dad. He's well, of course, he can't say anything about AGP because
Joker Travels, Tina's dad.
Yeah,
Albert's father.
Albert's father.
Victoria Cotton.
Yep.
Every time somebody dies, he fucking mocks them, makes fun of them.
Right. I mean, can you imagine going to bed at night worried every night that you may not wake up and because of the karma that you brought on yourself where you're going to be headed?
That's on him, not me. I don't wish that shit on people.
Tina's brother, I forgot that. He called her dead brother a rapist. He talked about her dead father.
Everybody's a rapist and a pedophile.
Right, everybody's a pedophile or a rapist. I mean, it's so fucking old, everybody. It's old. Come up with something new at least, for God's sakes, if you're going to keep going like this. How do you not get tired?
He has the most ignorant fucking community I've ever seen in my life.
I just don't understand their mind patterns and the way that they think. There's no way in hell that anybody, even Rachel's bingo, Rachel. Absolutely, Rachel. When a Mormon and a Satanist agree, world peace. Boom. Absolutely. Makes no damn sense to me. None. I just don't understand how you can sit in your body, in your mind, and think you're okay every day when you do this shit. Blows my mind.
There's a Mormon in here?
There's a Satanist in here?
I was thinking about converting to being Mormon.
A Mormon Satanist?
I'm a Levian Satanist. There's a difference. I don't believe in God or the devil. I believe in yourself, defending yourself. You guys just have to read up Anton LaVey.
I was gonna say, so before you guys try to make judgment, it's based on Anton LaVey's writings and his, what he believed in. It's not what you guys think, so don't get excited.
Yeah, and I've heard a little. I've heard. I mean, I've watched a couple documentaries that, I mean, they weren't completely dedicated to Anton LaVey, but they touched on it, so I know a little bit about him.
Amen, Tina. Couldn't have said it better.
I got a question for Wolf. Wolf said a couple minutes ago that he'll be in here modding while The Walking Dead's on. It ends next week. They're ending already? Haven't they only had like 2 episodes?
It's supposed to be a short season.
That's what I saw. Short.
Well, they're going to do a whole lot of shit in a short period of time, I guess. So, wow, that's a threat right there, ain't it?
And you know what I don't do?
Wait, what the fuck is who is? Somebody check that real quick for me.
They were doing the same thing in Charlie's stream earlier.
That's just fucking ignorant.
Oh, that's funny, Rachel. That's the same church I was looking at.
What?
I'm just trying to be funny.
I've never once pushed my religious views on anybody.
No.
Ever.
I don't. I'm Roman
Most
Catholic.
people don't even know what I am.
No, they don't.
I've been this since 16 years old, but I have never knocked on someone's door or said to someone, you should believe in this or that. I don't push it on anybody.
Right.
My own beliefs, and a lot of other religions, they love pushing it on people.
Oh God, yeah.
It's like, so.
What do think? Who is it that comes to our come knocking on our front doors all the time?
Jehovah's Witness.
That's it. Yeah, they shove that shit down your throat. Good time.
Yeah, you know what I do? They came to my door like 3 weeks ago. I sent them to my buddy George's house. I said, "Oh, he's interested in you guys and shit like that." I said, "He's over at 19," and they went over there. And he's like, "You do send him over here?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You prick."
Excuse me.
Well, and I was talking about that. I was talking about with somebody today about the Jehovah Witness, and sorry, I'm trying to report that account at the same time as talking.
Do the same with that truck dive,
But
because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about or why he's even talking up anyways.
I've like I hear stories about people that like slam their door in their faces and are rude to them. And I've never been like that.
Well, me
Like,
either. I'll talk to him, but I won't let him carry on with it. I just explain to him what my religion is. This is what I believe, and I'm done. So,
and I was telling Rachel earlier that I used to work with a guy that was a Seventh-day Adventist, and he gave me it wasn't really a pamphlet, it was a little book, probably like 80 pages or something like that. And I told him, not really my thing, but he wanted me to read it, and I did read it, and I mean I didn't agree with everything that was in the book, but it was a very, very interesting book.
mm-hmm. Hey Nemrak, how are you tonight, honey? Nice to see you. I'm stuck in 1883 land and have been literally.
I don't bust anybody's balls about their religion. I don't. But I just wanted to make it clear that I never pushed mine on anybody else.
Right. No. Is that a show, Nemrak, called 1883?
Yeah, it is. It's like a prequel to Yellowstone. And I really, really like the show Yellowstone. And I want to get into 1883. I just don't want to. I don't know how long their seasons are. I don't want to wait for episodes. So I figured I'm going to hold off on 1883 for like maybe till next winter or something like that, and just binge watch it.
Is that a Western?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm given the time period 1883, but
is it like about the war, or is it just?
Well, 1883 is after the Civil War,
right? Well, I mean, no, I mean, is it like military? Is what I mean, or is it just like that back in that time period?
So Yellowstone it's modern day. It's about who is the
that one? Yeah, no, I know, with Kevin Costner, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about the one Nemrak was talking about. I'm sorry.
Well, 1883 is basically the ancestors of the characters from Yellowstone. Like how they I mean, I haven't watched
it. I'll be right back, guys.
I don't know for sure, but it's like how they acquired their land and that kind of thing.
Everybody calls me racist because I called Isaac that one time. But I have a box set and I've watched it 20 fucking times. I think it's one of the best series of all time, Roots.
Oh, I love that movie.
That series is so fucking good. I'm not crazy about Roots New Generation, but the original ones, I love it.
Yeah, the original one, I like. But I like a lot of historical.
Like, me too. I drown myself in information. I always have to.
Like The Patriot is one of my favorite movies with Mel Gibson.
Yep.
And who's the guy? He played the Joker in Batman. And he passed away as a young guy.
Can't remember his name. Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger. And another one that I really, really like. It's got I think it's Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington is in it. And I can't remember the name. I actually used to have a it was like a double feature type thing. It was The Patriot.
Oh, was it a Civil War movie?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, about the all black regiment.
I don't remember the name.
Sorry, I'm bad.
I can't remember the name for the life of me, but
what are you talking about?
It's a movie. It's probably early mid 90s movie that had Matthew Broderick. It was about an all black regiment during the Civil War.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can picture it. He had like a blue cap on, like
it was like gray or the
Civil War based.
Yeah. I think it's like on the tip of my tongue too.
Was it Glory?
I think it was. Wasn't that Danny Glover?
I think he might have been in it too.
Danny Glover, not.
No, it was. Let me look it up. It was not Danny Glover. Shit. He's an older guy. Let me just look it up.
It's the guy that plays he's played God.
He was in Shawshank Redemption.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
And I think Denzel Washington was in it. And
he was in it.
Matthew Broderick. 1989.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Shit, I was a freshman in high school.
Joseph Smith was a real person. We definitely believe in Jesus Christ and the Heavenly Father. Me and Rachel had this conversation today about Joseph Smith.
Have any of you guys been to Gettysburg?
No,
Gettysburg?
I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
Nope. When I was in DC last summer, because we were there for 7 nights, 8 days. And I mean, there's only so many times you can go see the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument and the White House and So we had thought about taking a day and driving to go see some of those, Gettysburg and some of the other battlefields.
Yeah, that's a big one.
But we ended up not doing it. We did go to I've been to DC twice. Once I went, my son he had an AP history class that at just last minute they were talking about, this teacher was like all the kind of educational type trips that she's went on throughout the years. And one of the kids like, we should take a trip to like DC. And she's like, let's do it. So they set it up like really, really quickly. And when my son told me he wanted to go, and it was like, it really wasn't for what, it was only for like 4 days, I think. Yes.
1 second. Hold on, please. Sorry to interrupt. Pookie and Ace, just so you know, chode is not another word for taint. It means a penis that is short and thick, just so you guys know. But anyway, go ahead, Popper. My apologies.
What was I talking about?
Hey, Linda, how are you?
Rachel distracted me.
We were talking about Gettysburg, and then you were talking about traveling somewhere.
Oh, okay. So they set up a school trip, and it was like $650 for my son. And I'm like, well, you should see if I could go. And he looked into it, and he's like, you can, but it'll be more money. And it was like $800. And I'm like, money. And he's like, well, originally we were supposed to take a bus. And but he's like, you get your own room at the hotel. And I'm like, to me, it's worth it. But then because of one of the schools backed out, because it was a bundle between different schools, one of the schools backed out. So they ended up flying us. So we ended up flying round trip. Plus we stayed, plus the hotel, plus all of our food was free, plus admittance to any place that that charged a fee, all that stuff. So to me, it was worth it. But we went to, and then we also went to Mount Vernon, which was George Washington's plantation. I still got a lot of pictures. That place is awesome. Hello.
They have
we're here
like a reenactment every year at Gettysburg.
They had one. They have one kind of not really locally, but a couple of hours away. I tried talking my son into going to watch it a couple years ago, but he wasn't interested.
These people actually lay on the ground and acting dead.
Yeah, I've seen some of those Civil War things before like that. They do that out here.
Yeah, I'd like to see one. I've never like seen an actual like
reenactment.
They
not
got like
a large
loaders with blanks.
They shoot real cannons and like use the actual rifles and shit too. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand the trolls that are coming in here trolling about Truck Dog and Mary and Doug and like what the hell is that doing with us?
They're fucking bored.
It just makes no sense to me at all. It's stupid as shit. I mean, it shows the intelligence level, obviously, but whatever. So be it. Moving on.
Block them. I'm not in the chat right now.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I got a few mods in here that seem to be handling it pretty good.
People need more shit to do with their lives than make 55 accounts.
For
You
real?
mean the Mormon Bible, Pam? I believe that's what you were saying. I read the Mormon Bible. They came to my house for Bible study. Gotcha.
You can get those
I think
for
it's
free.
Rachel would be able to say, but I think it's called like the Book of Mormon.
The Book of Mormon, yeah. Well, she wrote. I didn't think she meant to put more on, but okay, Pookie.
My grandmother passed away. She was a Catholic.
Have a good day, Brian.
Her original Bible, her rosary beads. I mean, she's all the stuff she had. She was very religious, and I kept it as keepsakes. I have nothing against that shit. I just have my own beliefs, but I would never get rid of it.
Can absolutely respect that, sir.
Is Morty still in here?
Yeah, she just said something in chat. She said ding dong.
Pocahontas.
Ding dong.
Okay. Now she said ding-a-ling.
Ding dong,
Ding
ding-a-ling. Next.
She's probably talking to me.
Let me scroll up and see what she was talking about. Oh hell, I don't know. She just came out of nowhere with ding
dong,
ding
ding-a-ling.
ding dong ding-a-ling.
I guess should we say like coochie or cooter? We doing like the name game, like the what's that memory or the what the fuck is that called? Word association game.
Association, yeah.
Chubby, chode. Oh, I know why, because they were talking about chode. So tallywhacker. There's another one.
Tallywhacker.
Is it a good one so far tonight, Wolf? Actually, it's only been on for 15 minutes, so probably don't know yet.
They don't get that good till later on. Usually, ping pong. What the fuck?
I always thought when I was younger, I thought the word Pekka was funny.
Pecker,
Showing his Pekka, and I'm like, what?
Schlong. They used to say that when I was in high school.
Pekka, ding dong,
Schlong.
ding-a-ling. There's so much slang.
Yeah, oh yeah. There definitely
Fucking
is.
one-eyed, purple-headed yogurt shooter.
Yep. Snake in the grass.
I've never heard that one.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Yep, Morty, snake in the grass. What the hell? There was another one too that it was
But it's
called,
snake in the grass only if they don't shave it.
Well, that's true too. Wow, that's some sick shit there. Oh, and that's got Doug's face on it. Well, these people were just fucking unrelentless. Vikings. I seen Vikings a couple years back. It was a pretty good show.
I tried watching that, and I just
Kickstand. Okay, Morty, that's a new one.
I couldn't get into it.
I didn't like it much either. I did watch. I mean, it was a good show, but it wasn't like something I'd want to go back and watch. You know what I mean? Like any more of. That other show though that came out was pretty decent. It had the dude from Sons of Anarchy in it that played Opie. I think it was called The Outsiders.
Yeah,
that was a pretty decent show.
Wait, you talking about Ron Howard?
No. Opie.
Oh, the guy from Opie, the guy with the
Sons of Anarchy, the biker dude, Opie.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Opie Taylor from Andy Griffith's show.
No. No.
Like 300 years apart. We're talking movies.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
that-
there was a show called The Outsiders where they kind of lived out in the woods, and Opie was like the main character. I
He was
used to,
also in a movie called The Lady Killers
yeah,
with Tom
yep,
Hanks.
yes,
he
he
played that
was.
goofy football player.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that was him either until after I had seen Sons of Anarchy and went back, and I'm like, holy shit, that was him.
he was in
He's been in a few movies.
Wolf would probably know the answer to this, and I can't remember. He was in he was in Walking Dead. The guy
Yes,
that
he was. Yep.
for a season or two.
And you know who I've seen in a lot of movies and never realized it was oh shit, I forgot his name, or Tink. From Sons of Anarchy. I think it was Tig.
Oh,
Tig. The dude with the curly black hair that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tig.
I think he's actually a Hell's Angel in real life.
Is he really?
Yeah, you're talking about the short, chubby guy with the curly hair?
No. The skinny one with the black. I think they in SOA
the tattoos on his head.
No, that's he had a mohawk. What the hell was that dude's name? I forgot his name now too. Tig was the one that was kind of whacked out and was messing with the
with the dude.
The transvestite. Yeah.
Oh,
him.
yeah. He's been in a lot of movies.
A lot of movies. I never realized it either until recently.
But that dude, I can't remember his name, but the short dude, the curly hair.
I
think he's actually a patched member.
Okay.
Gotcha. Of a real club in real life.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Stranger. They burned his daughter alive in front of him. They made him watch it. That was pretty fucked up, but yeah. People said, per truancy laws, $300 per fine occurrence, parenting classes, 5 days in jail. Okay. Fat Elvis. Is that what they called him on the show?
Yeah. Didn't he dress up like?
Yeah.
Wasn't that his thing? Didn't he do?
I think so.
Exactly. Yep.
It's been a long. I binge watched Sons of Anarchy right after the series ended. Like I took like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something, and I just binge watched it. So it's been a while since I've seen it.
My favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad. I've binge watched that 5 times every season, all 5 seasons, and seen the movie El Camino 5 times.
You know, I did the same thing with Breaking, and I typically do that. Like it's rare that I will get involved in a show while it's on. I'll wait for it to end. That way I can binge watch it. And I did. That's what I did with Breaking Bad too.
I'm waiting for Better Call Saul, the new season, to be released.
They said early this year, and this is going to be the final season, which sucks because I like that show. I actually like Better Call Saul more than I liked Breaking Bad. I like Breaking Bad. To me, it was good, but it wasn't like, I didn't get that into it. Not like I did like Sons of Anarchy or Game of Thrones.
I watched all of Sons of Anarchy. I mean, I liked it.
Good to know, people. Thank you. Sorry, Penny. I was just responding to somebody. Sorry.
That's okay. My favorite is Breaking Bad. And Golden Girls, believe it or not.
That was a great show. Welcome, Steven. And that's good information to know, people. Thank you so much.
I watched I just watched Highway to Heaven, all like 5 seasons.
Oh my god.
Like with Michael Landon.
That was a great show.
I love that show. Like, and it had that other dude with the beard that was on Little House on the Prairie with him.
Yep.
Victor.
Yeah, I can't think of his name though on the show.
Yeah.
I think that was they were really close.
Shows.
Yeah,
I just watched.
I can't remember that guy's name either, but they were on Little House on the Prairie together too, right?
A long time, yeah.
Yep.
I just went back and watched all the seasons of In the Heat of the Night.
I had Carell O'Connor in it.
Yeah, I love that
All
show.
In the Family.
Yep. And then I watched the movie that came with Sidney Poitier beforehand, so that was a good show. Really good show.
Yeah.
Victor French.
Yep.
That's him.
That's his
Victor
name.
French. Yeah, that was his name. They
Michael
were good
Landon.
friends. Both of
Yeah.
them died at the same age, 52.
Really?
Yup. You look it up on the IMDb.
Yeah. Michael Landon was like crazy talented with his shit.
He was a massive, massive alcoholic, though.
Really?
Yeah, if you read
I
up on him, like, you know, all the scenes in like Little House on the Prairie where he was sipping the coffee cup,
Mm-hmm.
they were saying there was always like vodka or alcohol in it.
No shit.
And he smoked like mad cigarettes off set. Like, yeah.
Wow.
well,
He
damn,
conducted himself well, but it's like, holy shit.
Well, he was definitely good at hiding it because I'd have never guessed that shit.
Yeah, look it up.
I thought Rachel went to. I just sent Rachel a message. I thought she went to sleep.
My cat just farted on me, and I'm thoroughly pissed. Okay, Rachel.
So, like 2 years ago, I went through and watched. I didn't really binge watch it. I did it over the course of probably 6 months, but I went through and I watched all the episodes of Bonanza, and I mean Michael Landon was in that. That's what made me think of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Of what show?
That's Bonanza.
with.
Bonanza. Oh, that was his first. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, he was pretty young in that one.
dun, 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 dun.
Uh-huh. What was that big dude's name again? Well,
Haas.
Haas. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Mhm. Dan Bloker.
Yeah, with the Fire Stick, you could find all this shit. Like I had my 15-year-old son, and I said his age on purpose because I would think that he'd have no interest in any of the shit that we watched when you were younger. Well, do any of you guys remember the old TV series, The Hardy Boys?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I loved that.
Wait, did you say TV series?
Yeah, it was a TV series.
Okay, I remember the books.
Oh yeah, they were based on the books too. I loved all the books. That's why I wanted to watch the TV series. But it was from like the mid 70s on to like the early 80s. I think they broadcasted it. It had Sean Cassidy in it, and I can't think of the other dude's name. But I found it on my Fire Stick, like most of it. So I pulled it up, and I'm like, holy shit! So I started watching it. And my son comes into the room and he's like, "What's this?" And I said, "It's called the Hardy Boys." And he's like, "Why are they wearing clothes and shit? Stuff like that." And I'm like, "It's old, So he sits down and I think it was like 2:00 in the afternoon. It was in the summer. And Parker Stevenson. Thank you, Steven. That was the other guy's name.
Steven's on point tonight.
Yeah, he is. So we're going to keep you around, bro. And he's like, "This is pretty good, Dad. It's pretty good." And then it kind of lapsed into Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew Mysteries, where she was added into it too. And I mean, he's 15 years old, and he's watching the show from the late 70s on, and he loved it. Well, we got all sorts of questions we can throw out there for Mr. St. Peter tonight.
My son just got done watching the Waltons. Good night, John boy.
Oh my God!
I never really got into that show.
I used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes,
Bosom Buddies.
I
Buddies.
like the Dukes of Hazzard.
Tom Hanks. Isn't it amazing that that's where Tom Hanks started? Was there, and he's where he is now.
Yeah. As he like a fucking guy dressing as a woman, so he can cheer and respond.
Yeah. He's like the most talented fucking actor I've seen.
Oh, he's awesome. I love him.
I've never seen him in anything, but even the shit that I thought wouldn't be good was still good. That movie where he got trapped in the airport.
That was Terminal.
Yeah.
Terminal, right?
Yeah, it was called Terminal, I think.
Yeah, he was in he was a Russian guy or something.
Yep. Yeah.
And, stuck in an airport because he couldn't get out. Yeah.
It was a great movie. Anything he's in, he turns it into an amazing movie.
I love his fucking laugh in Money Pit when the tub falls through the floor.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm definitely going to be in the minority here, but I'm not a Tom Hanks fan.
What?
No.
How?
Just not.
You don't like Tom Hanks at all?
Not really.
I love
I don't
the movie
dislike him.
Castaway.
Rachel, take notes.
I know, Rachel. You should really reconsider shit.
She agrees with me.
No, she don't. I know she don't.
Next, you're gonna say you don't like Robin Williams either.
No, I love Robin Williams.
So how can you like Robin Williams but you don't like Tom Hanks?
I don't know. I just, I mean,
hey, Raz, what's up, brother?
Everybody loves Forrest Gump. I just thought it was an okay movie.
It was a great movie, but it wasn't. I mean, I think it did get a little bit more overrated than it probably should have, I would say. But everything else he's done is like The Green Mile, Castaway. That movie alone, to be able to act in that movie with a fucking volleyball, I mean, that was his only, other person or other thing in the movie. You know what I mean? Other than the beginning, but
Well, Helen Hunt.
or
Yeah.
Helen Hunt, yeah, but still, like, it just I don't get it. I don't, but I mean, to each their own. Nothing against you, bro. I'm just,
Nah, I don't care. Everybody likes their own people, but
yeah, that's right. That's right.
I love it. I remember it was 1994. I don't remember how old I was, but like when John Candy died, I cried.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God.
He was only 42 years old.
That dude, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and Chevy Chase are my 4 absolute favorite actors of all time. Period. Everything they've ever done is just perfect. Like The Great Outdoors is probably still one of my favorite movies. Uncle Buck, all of that shit. All the Caddyshack
You
movies.
should have seen The Toast. I couldn't even get it through the door.
Right. Yeah, John Candy, that was a bad loss. A really bad. And a lot of them guys came from that SCTV over there in Canada.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the same thing. Be happy. When I heard John Candy's name, that's the first thing that popped into my head. Yep,
Yeah.
Chris Farley.
Did you remember Uncle Buck when the clown came to the door drunk?
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, you know any dildo jokes?" And he punches him in the face.
Right. Great shit. I love those movies, man. I mean, there's nothing like that nowadays at all. Those movies were all great.
No. I like Melissa McCarthy.
I do like
Will
Melissa.
Ferrell.
Yeah, she's pretty good. Will Ferrell, yes. Steve Carell. But
Steve Carell's funny. He hasn't really
the
done
movies.
much,
The movies had a different feel to them, though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know.
Jim Belushi, yeah. John Belushi was a good one too. Animal House.
Yeah, I like that. He did that. He did the Blues Brothers with Dan Aykroyd.
Yep.
I used to love that movie when I was younger. I would watch that like repeatedly.
It was one of those movies that they had like on HBO, I think, when HBO first came out, and they would play it all the time, and you could watch it like over and over and over again. It was a great movie.
I love when they're in there and the nun's smacking the shit out of them with the ruler.
Yes. Absolutely.
And what did she do? Throw him down the stairs or some shit?
Yep.
I don't know about that. I Am Wrath. Step Brothers was a very, very funny movie, but Old School is my favorite Will Ferrell movie.
I like
We're all streaking.
He's running down the road.
We're streaking.
that movie is so damn funny.
I think I have every one of his movies. I got Talladega Nights. I got
that was a good one.
Old
too.
School. I got Step Brothers. I even have that movie Everything Must Go. I don't know if you've ever seen that, where he's gets kicked out and he has to live on his front lawn.
Oh yeah. I did, actually I watched that not that long ago by accident because we were just looking for something and it was there. There's something about him that just I don't even know how to explain it. He's a nutball.
What's the movie he did with Kevin Hart? I can't think of it. Get Hard. That was
Get Hard. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Wedding Crashers?
Yes.
Yeah, with Owen Wilson.
Vince Vaughn.
Will Ferrell's I like the movie as a whole, but Will Ferrell in that movie is my absolute favorite part. I love.
Maybe some meatloaf.
Yes. What the fuck was that other movie that he played in with Stiller, Ben Stiller, or yeah.
Zoolander.
When he was the Undertaker.
No, when he had that weird fucking hair and Zoolander. It was Zoolander, yeah.
Oh, Zoolander, yeah.
Yeah, he played an
yeah.
interesting part in that too.
I didn't like that one. That's probably one of the very few. And what's the one where there was it not Blade Runners?
I know what you're talking about the ice skating movie.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory.
Yeah, Blades of Glory. Yeah, with
John
the
Heater.
guy. Yeah. Yep. That's another one.
In the ice with your wiener.
Zoolander and Blades of Glory are two of the movies.
Yeah, they're probably the worst he's done.
He just did a series about like a therapist and stuff like that. Did you see that? He's got a beard.
That was weird.
Yeah,
Very weird.
like the guy took advantage of him bad.
And he killed somebody, right? Or had a
I don't
dream
think
about
so.
killing somebody. I think I watched Parsons of Pete. I fell asleep during that.
Was it what? It was it. Who the fuck was the therapist? It was I forget, but yeah, it took place over a span of years.
Yeah. I fell asleep during that. I didn't get to see the
And
end
the
of
guy
it, but-
fucking drained him like of money and.
Who was the therapist? Oh fuck, he was a shit. He's a comedian. I love him. To Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, yes.
Yeah. Another one of my favorites.
That was good. I watched that and I was like, damn.
It was pretty good. Like I said, I fell asleep through like 3/4 of the way through it and to the end, and then I never did ask my wife what the hell happened in it. But
have you guys ever seen the Will Ferrell, Adam McKay skits with Pearl the landlord?
no.
Oh my god,
Is that on the
so damn
same?
funny?
Is that like was it a Laugh or Die or something like that?
Funny or Die.
Funny or
Yeah.
Die.
I think that's where it was originally released. So Pearl the landlord. I think I remember reading that it was Adam McKay's daughter. She's like a little 3-year-old, and she plays the part of like Will Ferrell's landlady.
Yeah, she's a little girl and she gets into it with him.
They're fucking hilarious.
I like
and then there's
Zach Galifianakis. I think he's funny. Behind
I
Two
like
Ferns,
him.
the movie.
Those are hilarious. I also liked him in and I liked all the Hangover movies. A lot of people give like 2 and 3 like a bad rap, but I liked all of them. I mean, they weren't as good as the first one, but
he was in the movie Due Date. He was in with what's his name? The dude from Iron Man. That was fucking hilarious. What's his name? Who played Iron Man?
Yeah, it's like right on the tip of my damn tongue. Where's Steven? He don't know.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Yep.
That movie Due Date with them is hilarious. Like he's jerking off in the car and he's sitting off in the fucking driver's seat, and then he's like looking back and his little dog's jerking off too.
Yes.
And it's like, stop it.
Yep.
I thought that was fucking funny.
I was trying to think of this earlier and I couldn't remember it now. Before I forget it again. When you guys start talking about Will Ferrell, he did that movie with Mark Wahlberg. Daddy's Home.
Step was it called Step?
No, I think it was Daddy's Home.
Yeah. So yeah.
Daddy's
with the motorcycle when he yeah, there was 2 of them, and he had the Harley Davidson, and it like went through the whole fucking house. And I mean, dude, I think it's his faces. The faces that he makes when he does shit in his movies is what makes him so fucking funny.
I've always gotten the impression, and I mean, obviously, I don't know. I've never met Will Ferrell, but I've always got he on screen, he is hilarious. But he comes off to me like in real life, he can be a little bit of a prick.
He's very intelligent. So. He graduated from a very a really good college, and he did speeches there. I've seen him, but yeah, he's 2 different people on and off screen, I think.
And I've heard the same thing. I've heard different stories about
prestigious. That's what word I was looking for.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's awesome off camera. Don't ever let anybody tell you different.
I have cousins, and this is another thing me and Rachel has talked about. I have cousins.
My favorite ever.
I have cousins that grew up in Woodstock, Illinois, and there were a few movies that were filmed there. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think it was like the train scene was filmed in Woodstock, Illinois. What's the movie
Bill Murray wasn't in Planes?
No. But part of Groundhog's Day was filmed there.
Okay.
And my cousins and my aunt ran into him, and I don't remember if they asked him for a picture or for an autograph. Probably an autograph, because this was This was before cell phones, and they said that he was a prick to him.
See, I've heard that he was like really laid back and like acts like everybody else does, and he's not. You know what I mean? But maybe everybody gets a different thing from him.
I mean, granted, this
might have been the day they caught him on.
Right. Right.
I think he said something to like "leave me the fuck alone" or something like that. But this was 20 some years ago, or well, 30, probably about 30 years ago. They could have caught him on a bad day, because I've heard stories that he's a really cool person.
Because I was going to say, I friended him on, or like friend requested him on Facebook years ago. He accepted it, and now I've heard of people saying that there's different people that are using different things and so on and so forth. But this was his official something page, and he's like, there's been things I've said in there like a couple years back that he's responded to about different things, that, you know, nothing like no full on conversations, but like made different comments back and stuff. So I was like, he seems like he's pretty laid back. But I don't know. Hey, Mr. Whistle, how are you?
Yeah,
I was friends with Bill Moseley for the longest time, but we used to talk all the time. He's not a mega superstar, but you know, he was top.
Yeah, he really is, dude.
I was in Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, he was everything.
When my son was born, I talked to him, and he's like, you know, welcome to fatherhood, and I used to talk to him on the phone.
Yeah, that guy is really, really cool.
Only person I've ever of any type of fame that I've ever had any kind of like remote, and it wasn't really a friendship, it was just a correspondence. We talked for a few months, and there's probably nobody in chat and nobody on panel that'll even know who he is. His name is Stefano Palinga.
What was he in? Oh.
He's not an actor. He's a trick shot pool player. He does all these like trick shot tournaments and stuff like that, like with Mike Massey and all them guys. And this was back when I was heavily, I mean, I was playing pool on leagues like 3 nights a week, and we basically kind of like bonded over Dean Martin, because he's an Italian. He used to be, I don't know if he is anymore, but he was a cop in Italy, and he learned to speak English by watching Dean Martin movies. And at the time, I was a big Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. fan. So that's how we kind of connected. And you know, it was over I used to have something my kid's mom had bought for me, and she paid a lot of money for it. I want to say it was like $700-800 or something, but it was a big like plaque, and it had pictures of each of the Rat Pack: Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., Peter Lawford, and Joey Bishop. And then there was a signed check from Dean Martin, and then there was some signed casino chips. They had like signed these casino chips and stuff, and I started talking to him about that, and then we just corresponded for a few months, and then we just kind of lost touch.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's
you ever read Sammy Davis Jr.'s autobiography?
No.
I did. You know how he lost his eye?
It was in a car accident.
And he hit his head right in the center of a Cadillac steering wheel.
Really?
Yep. I read his autobiography once.
Well,
I read everything.
So Peter Lawford was considered part of the Rat Pack?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No shit. I mean, I knew Frank, Dean, and Sammy, and Joey, but... Huh. Okay.
Yep. Peter Lawford was the connection, Peter Lawford was kind of like the connection between JFK and Frank Sinatra, because Peter Lawford was married to a Kennedy.
Yeah, I knew that.
But yeah, they were all...
Wow.
I mean, if you go back and watch some of the... I don't remember if Peter Lawford was in... Let me Google it real quick. But they were in... I want to say...
He was married to Patricia Kennedy, wasn't he?
Not sure.
I think it was Patricia Kennedy. And I knew about Joey Bishop, and he was kind of like not one of the more prominent members, but
the best autobiography I've ever read in my life, and I'm telling you, this is the best one, is Richard Pryor's.
I'll bet that was an interesting
He
story.
wrote it at the end of his life. Like Pam Grier was in love with him. Like he was talking about his crack use and like he had a crazy fucking life.
Right. I'll bet.
It was so good. I couldn't put the fucking book down.
Yep. I just looked at Ocean's 11, the original Ocean's 11, and it was Frank, Dean, Sammy, Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop. I guess that's
well. They used to say that Jerry Lewis was kind of a not a validated member, but kind of a member too.
Well, Dean Martin, and that's how Dean Martin got his fame. It was him and
Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, Jerry Lewis were a duo.
Big time. Yeah,
and then they had a big falling out.
Yeah, and it was over. It was over. From what I remember, the story I read was over the popularity levels, and this could be a wrong story too, but that Jerry kind of wanted to be more involved in the things that were going on, and he, Dean really didn't allow him, so Jerry Lewis got pissed off, and you know how things go from there. But
you know who used to hang out with that Rat Pack all the time and was never really a member is Jack Nicholson.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yep.
Me either.
Yeah, look online. This picture.
I could see it, but I never.
They used to have parties at his house. He lived right next door to Dean Martin.
Wow.
The story I always heard about Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin is it kind of boiled down to the fact that Jerry Lewis was, Dean Martin was kind of lackadaisical.
Yeah.
And Jerry Lewis was the complete opposite.
Oh, absolutely.
And it seems like I do remember reading at one point that Jerry Lewis was kind of annoyed at the fact that he was putting in, because he was a workaholic, he was putting all this work into their act and their bits and everything.
Yeah.
That's what Dean Martin
wasn't.
Well, he wasn't, but it was like he had kind of like equal popularity, or maybe even more popularity.
Well, what it was he was saying, that he basically brought Dean to where he was and made him who he was, because he was a nobody at one point, and Dean just kind of took his thing and went on with it and was just instantly popular with everybody. And Jerry Lewis had to continuously work at what he did, and Dean just kind of stepped into the seat and did what he did, and it kind of like got very annoying to him. And then, like you said, so yeah,
he was basically a failure as a singer until he got with Jerry Lewis.
That's
what gained him his popularity. And then when they split, and
the other thing, I started following Dean Martin, because my family listened to music and watching movies. I grew up with him, and then I found out that he was literally 20 minutes. He was born and raised 20 minutes from where I live at, basically from here. He's from Steubenville, Ohio. So, and it's like, wow, that's kind of cool. But of course, he got the fuck out of here as soon as he could to go make something of himself, because there's nothing around here for anybody. But
that guy drank like a motherfucker
and smoked. They all did. They drank.
Yeah. They always had a glass of something
and a cigarette in their hand,
bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to see them do. Somebody said, I was told that they've done movies about Sinatra, Sammy, Dean Martin, and Joey Bishop, but I've never seen, how they'll do like a Lifetime movie or like a life movie based on the lives of these people. And I've never found one yet. They did that, like the Jersey Boys, about those singers and whatnot, which is a great movie, by the way. I love those. I like that music too. But
who's that about? Obviously the Jersey Boys, but like,
shit, Frankie Valli.
Oh, okay. Didn't he die in a plane crash?
No, that was Richie Valens.
Richie Valens. Okay. I love that movie, La Bamba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great movie. Remember the song "Oh What a Night"?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Frankie Valli. Yeah, there is Stranger Than. Oh, I thought that was what's his name again? Stranger Than. But yeah, I love Frankie Valli. I always did. But they made a movie on like the Jersey Boys and him and so on and so forth. Was all about those the group that he did. Was it Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons and Thank You Stranger Than Fiction? Yes. But great movie. But I'd like to see them do a movie about Frank Sinatra or the Rat Pack and stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty interesting to watch.
I seen one, and this has probably been 20 years ago. It was actually a very good movie, and I can't even remember who played Frank Sinatra in the movie.
Okay.
And it might not have even been. It might have been more of like a documentary. It might have been, but I don't think it was, because I remember a scene where he did all this remodeling, and this story's been out there, but he did all this remodeling on his house because JFK, after he was elected president, was going to be coming into town, and he was supposed to stay with Frank Sinatra. And then they put Peter Lawford up to calling Frank Sinatra and saying, yeah, because of, Frank's connections to the mob and all of a sudden they thought it would not be a good look. So he was going to stay with, I want to say, Bing Crosby instead. And Frank Sinatra lost his shit and took a sledgehammer and started destroying shit. So it was definitely a movie, and I can't remember who played Frank Sinatra. It may not have even been a well-known actor, but it touched on, his relationship with Sammy Davis Jr. and his relationship with Dean Martin and his relationship with Ava Gardner. And it touched on everything, but it was a really good movie. And I'll have to see if I can dig and find out exactly.
So he was a known mob associate, right?
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But that's more of an East Coast thing.
They Sam was, and so was Frank.
I mean, I believe it.
But he was like very, very close with, I think it was Sam Giancana.
Mm-hmm.
Like very close.
We talked about this before, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's who it was.
And a lot of those they showed. I watched something else too. I can't think of the damn name of it, but a lot of the Vegas hotels and shit like that were run by the mob.
Oh yeah, like the movie Casino, like.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but this was more like a documentary type thing. But you're right, absolutely.
Financed it.
Yep. Hey Robin, how are you tonight? But they were showing like the underground tunnels and stuff that connected some of these casinos to different things, and like Sinatra would do his stuff here, and Sammy Davis Jr. would do his stuff there, and then they were interconnected with different mob guys and stuff. Like it's really interesting to watch. But
that is
Stranger Than Fiction. Yeah. That's another great movie, by the way, you guys. It's Cannonball Run. I'm sure you guys remember that one.
Oh yeah, that had Burt Reynolds in it. Cannonball Run. They had two of them. Dom DeLuise.
Yeah, Jack Ellum with the eyes.
Yep. Oh, that fucking guy is so funny. He was the doctor in the ambulance.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, he would. What were you saying, Popper? That was hilarious, though.
I was going to ask if any of you have seen Guys and Dolls, like not the Broadway Guys and Dolls, the original Guys and Dolls.
No, but I want to see that. I've never.
What is it called?
Guys
and Dolls.
No, I have not.
It's kind of a musical, and it's kind of cringy at times. I love that movie. It's got Frank Sinatra, Marlon Brando's in it, Vivian Blaine, Gene Simmons is in it. Not Gene Simmons from Kiss, but the actress Gene Simmons. I love the movie.
I have to look at it. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
That's what I'm saying. I've wanted to, but I've never been able to see it.
My kids' mom got it for me for Christmas one year on DVD. It was a box set with some other stuff in it. And that was like almost one of my prized possessions for a while.
Do you guys agree? Like, if you look at number one movie of all time, it's always Citizen Kane. Do you agree on that? I don't.
No, not at all. It's an okay movie, but it's way overrated. I'm sorry.
I think so.
I have a Blu-ray rip of Casablanca. I think that's a good movie.
Yeah.
A really good movie. And then there's another one that I would put Well, I'll say it's a Christmas movie, but it's still like probably one of my all-time favorites. It's a Wonderful Life. I think that's an amazing movie. I love Jimmy Stewart.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies.
Yeah, I could watch that all year long. But
I have it DVR'd, and I watch it 4 or 5 times a year.
I have 3 different copies of it. I have a VHS cassette. I have the black and white DVD, and then I have the colorized Blu-ray version of it. And I could watch it at the drop of it right now. I'll watch it. I just love that movie.
I think one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life, and probably everybody will disagree, is The Shawshank Redemption.
I think that's probably
yeah.
my number one movie of all. It's close between that and The Godfather. I think
Yeah.
those are two of the best movies.
You know what? As much as I like The Godfather, I think I'm gonna have to go with Shawshank over that one because there's something about that movie that
I could watch it 1,000 times.
I could watch it every day and never get tired of it.
Yep.
Great fucking movie. I mean, that's another one that Morgan Freeman and what the fuck is his name?
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins. Yeah, I mean, great fucking movie. I couldn't say
I remember when that movie came out.
It was almost the same time that Forrest Gump came out.
Yeah. 93,
94.
Yeah, 93 or 94. I was I didn't live in the area that I live in now. The area I live in now is where I've grown up most of my life, but I had moved to a further north, and I was in town for the weekend, and I was staying with my uncle, and we were looking for something. We went paintballing and stuff, and we were trying to find something to do, and we decided to go see that in the movie theater. We walked out of there, and I'm like, that's the best movie I've ever seen. And my uncle was like, I just didn't get it. I didn't think it was that good. I'm like, you are out of your fucking mind.
Well, first of all, another story written by Stephen King, the best author ever. And
I love Dolores Claiborne.
Yeah.
Stephen King didn't do Fried Green Tomatoes, but I love that movie.
That's a great movie too.
That's another movie that I love.
Absolutely. Great movies. There's probably a handful like Shawshank, Fried Green Tomatoes. I might get kicked for this, but The Color Purple.
No, that's a good movie. Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
was a good movie.
These are really like deep, dramatic movies that I love. These movies are great. And Shawshank, I got the ghost hunting group that I had. We got to go in that prison that they filmed that in, which is like an hour from here. And like you could see where they had the scene where they wrote on the beam in the cell above that, where they had written on there in the not the cell, but the warden's quarters. The chalk writing and stuff was still up there for it. It was kind of cool actually to see all that.
Where Warden, where Brooks hung himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the warden's quarters. I thought that was in a hotel.
No, they had it. Well, I don't mean where he hung. The chalk writing for the filming crews, how they had written like the marks and stuff.
Oh,
for the actors to stand and to do different things.
Oh, okay,
all that. Yeah, because the prison was shut down. It's
that was a real fucking prison.
Oh yeah. It's the Moundsville Reformatory in West Virginia. It's right on the West Virginia-Ohio line. But yeah, no shit, man. It was kind of interesting to see all that shit. But that movie, I thought it was based on a true story for the longest damn time. And that's the only time I ever read the book after I watched the movie of a Stephen King, because I didn't even know that he wrote that. So I watched the movie, I found out he wrote it, and then I went back and read it. And the book, holy shit. I mean,
I have not read the book. Now I'm going to go buy the book after I
have to
hang up from you guys on eBay.
Yeah, I mean,
it took place in Maine.
Yeah.
That's where all of his movies take place.
Yep.
I don't know if either one of you really watch Westerns. This is probably one of my top favorite movies of all time. Have either one of you seen El Dorado?
Oh yeah.
El Dorado, yeah, I have.
Absolutely.
That's probably my favorite Western.
That has a huge cast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, John Wayne, James Caan, Robert Mitchum, and I think Michelle Carey, who played Josephine McNabb. I thought she was gorgeous. Ed Asner was in it.
Was he really?
Yep.
What was that John Wayne remake that had the girl in what was it? Not Kurt Russell.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Kirk.
The guy from The Big Lebowski.
Kirk Douglas. No. Oh, you're thinking.
Shit.
Fuck. Bridges. Jeff Bridges. Bo Bridges.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
And it had the girl and John Wayne originally made the movie, and then they redid it.
Shit. True Grit.
True Grit. Yeah,
Yep,
I liked both of them.
Yep.
Good. Great movies. Shit. I'm trying to think of.
I love Clint Eastwood too, and all his.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, all his, A Fistful of Dollars and like
Dodge City. Shit. Did you ever see Dodge City?
Yep.
Buck and the Preacher.
I've seen that.
That's a great one too. Clint Eastwood was. I'll tell you one thing I didn't like as much as I like him is I did not like the Dirty Harry movies. I watched them, but
yeah,
I watched those in the theaters when I was younger.
Right. I didn't think they were that great. I mean, for him, it just didn't fit for me.
Go ahead.
Talking about like an all-star cast.
Did you like Charles Bronson?
Oh yeah, Death Wish and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, they were like going head to head at the time.
Yeah.
The Charles Bronson is what made me think about this. Was the Magnificent Seven.
Oh yeah.
Yul Brynner and Steve McQueen and Charles Bronson and James Coburn.
That's an all-star cast for sure.
James Coburn wasn't really. He was in a lot. I mean, I guess he probably wasn't a well-known. I mean, he. You see his face in a lot of westerns, but his name might not have been.
He was pretty popular though.
Robert Vaughn.
Yeah. How about here's one for you, movie-wise. My mother-in-law, she loves westerns. Since you're talking about them, and most everybody that's ever seen it loves it. It's Liberty Valance.
I love that movie. Well, I like anything with James Stewart though.
That's a great. Me too. That's a great fucking movie. I'm sorry.
There's another one called a Jimmy Stewart movie called Winchester something. That's a very good movie. I like that one too. I mean, that's my type of movie though. So
I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan, and one of my favorite movies he's ever made is The Hateful Eight.
That
fucking movie is awesome.
My favorite Quentin Tarantino movie is Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cult classic, but
Reservoir Dogs
if you like
is
westerns
a close second.
And that movie was so fucking good, man.
Yeah, I did like The Hateful Eight. I mean,
it's long, but it's good.
I think my favorite, I'm pretty sure I'm right, is Sling Blade.
With Wesley Snipes.
Sling Blade. Tarantino did that one. It's got the guy that was in prison. They called him Sling Blade. And he's always talking about his French fried taters with the mustard.
Oh, that's Billy Bob Thornton.
Or Billy Bob Thornton. I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know why I always get those two mixed up.
That's a good movie. Yeah,
it is. But I was thinking that Tarantino did that.
Oh, Quentin Tarantino did like Once in a Day in Hollywood. He did like, he did Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah.
He did Death Proof. While him and the other guy,
Robert Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, those movies were interesting too.
He's done a lot of good shit.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why for some reason I always get him and Thornton mixed up. I don't know why.
I mean, Quentin Tarantino pretty much single-handedly brought John Travolta's career back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I agree
100%.
But yeah, but he also kind of made Uma Thurman with that movie.
She was.
And they did the Kill Bill movies, which made her very popular.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I used to go to sleep to Pulp Fiction every single night.
My wife loves that movie.
I own every one of them. You guys like Wes Anderson or no? Is they too weird for you? Like Grand Budapest Hotel, shit like that.
Yeah, I've never seen.
He does a lot of shit with Bill Murray and Owen Wilson, and
I'm not a big fan of the the Grand Budapest Hotel. I've watched a couple things they've done, but I've never really got much into it. So I'm gonna have to check it out to get more of it.
He just did one, The French Connection, and I didn't like it, but
I don't even think I've even heard of that one.
yeah, it just came out.
I'm looking through some of his movies to see if there's any. I see Royal Tenenbaums. I recognize that one. I think I've seen it.
I wasn't into that.
They're very odd movies.
Is it like an indie type stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's always certain colors, pastels. There's
yeah. Well, that's it. The Royal Budapest Hotel. My wife loved it, and I tried to watch it. I just couldn't get into it. So
it's good. I mean, with the was it Gustav and Zero, and it if you follow the storyline, and sometimes it's hard to do that with his movies because they jump around so much.
Yeah. I was going to tell you guys, I just watched another movie with my son the other day, and it was a fucking amazing movie. And I can't think of who directed it. The Kingsman. Have you seen any of those?
Oh, I like those movies.
Yeah, I just watched this last. I don't know which one it was, but it was the one that had where the guy's son was in the war and he died. They like shot him point blank in the head and killed him. And then he was shot point blank in the head. It was the head, whatever he was, his head Kingsman, I guess. That's where they came from. And it showed him going into this depression and all this shit, and then he comes back, and the scenes, the fighting scenes and shit in these movies are just phenomenal. I love these movies.
Lazy said The Professional is a great movie. I've actually been trying to watch that.
I've never seen it yet either.
At when I'm at work, we used to have a what do they call them? It's like a Roku box, maybe.
Okay,
You can go to, and I can't even remember what the app is. It's
like
on
a generic Fire Stick type scenario. Yeah.
Yeah. Good night, Morty.
Good night, Morty. Love ya. Get some sleep.
I'm sure Rachel's already passed out.
That's why I haven't seen her in a while.
I know she's passed out because I messaged her like an hour ago and she never replied.
I'll text you later, Morty. I saw you text me. I just didn't want to open it up.
Have a great night, Morty.
I've went through and to try to watch The Professional, but it's always either it's always either really, really bad quality or it's a completely different movie.
That the one with the dude with the girl, the assassin?
Yep.
With a young what's her name? Oh fuck, I can't remember her name. She's like a very famous actress now.
Shit.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman. Yeah.
There's another one.
The new one with Sandra Bullock. What is it? The Unthinkable or something on Netflix?
Oh.
Where she takes the rap for her sister killing the guy.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. Definitely.
There's a and I haven't seen The Professional, so I don't know exactly what it's about. I mean, I know the gist of it, but I don't know. But there's a Denzel, because I'm a big Denzel Washington fan. There's a movie that he did where he kind of plays like almost like a retired assassin or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. Damn it. Sorry, go ahead. I'm trying to think now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look the name of it too.
Fuck.
But there's two of them. I watched them this past year while I was at work. Those are pretty good movies. The first one was by far the best one.
The Equalizer.
Yep.
Yeah, those are good. What was the one that he played the cop, the crooked cop in? He had that car.
Training Day.
Yeah, that's a great fucking movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, King Kong on me.
I like.
There was one where his son needed a heart transplant.
That's John Q.
Yeah, John Q. That was a good one. There's a lot of good movies with these guys too, and it's like, damn, they just don't make movies like this anymore. They try, but like, there's been a few newer ones that have come out that aren't bad. But they're doing more remakes where they're screwing up the storyline and changing out the actors. And
I didn't like the new Ghostbusters. I thought it sucked.
It was okay.
I mean, I bought it and I kind of fell asleep halfway through it. I was like,
the way they did it, I thought was pretty good with, Egon being a ghost and all that. I mean, I don't know what else you could have done, and I'm glad that they brought everybody else back into it. But they're
Harold
talking,
Ramis.
yeah. And they're talking about doing, since they brought Bill Murray and Danny Aykroyd and the other guy back into it, that they're going to have another one now, and they're going to bring them into it full time.
Maybe I got to rewatch it again. Sometimes I don't like a movie at first, and if I watch it again, fine.
Well, see, the first time I watched it, I was streaming it, and it was an absolutely horrible stream. Okay, but then it cleared up. Once, you know how movies, if you got a Fire Stick and you're watching them that way, once eventually it'll clear up after it's been out for a while, and you can get a good stream. So I watched it the second time, and it was pretty good.
I'll have to rewatch it. I bought it on Apple TV, so
okay, yeah, it's
not
not
Apple TV. It's
the whole basis of what they're doing. Like, I get it. I mean, there's got to be a way to bring it back, considering he died and so on and so forth. It is what it is, but it turned out to be pretty decent. I thought. I liked it.
I have you. I love the Hitman's Bodyguard. Have you seen the second one, Hitman's Bodyguard's Wife?
Yes, those are great.
I haven't seen that movie.
You'll like it. If you liked the first one, you'll like.
I own the first one. I have it on Blu-ray. I just haven't gotten around to seeing the second one yet.
Samuel Jackson, I love him, and Ryan Reynolds. Anything that he's been in is just. I mean, it's perfect. You know what I mean? He's great.
You ever see the movie where he has the talking heads in the refrigerator?
Talking heads in the refrigerator.
Oh
yeah.
It's all like kind of in pink. Everything he works.
Yeah. At. What the hell is that called?
Is it called? God damn, I can't remember.
That was okay, but I mean, he's done a lot better shit. But that
I know, but it's just one of those weird movies that you like.
Yeah, and you just don't expect it to be exactly. And what the fuck is that called? Damn. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. That kind of shit drives me nuts.
I know. I do the same thing. I'm like, I gotta look that up. Why? My girl.
I'm sure you both have seen The Outsiders.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
We had to watch that in high school or middle school and read the book.
I had to read it, and
yeah, we did too.
That's what turned me on to S.E. Hinton, and I read anything I could find, which she didn't write a lot, but I've read every one of her books. And then when I found out that The Outsiders had been made into a movie, that's another one of them movies. It's one of my favorite movies.
Absolutely, yeah.
But there's a lot of big names in that movie.
Everybody. I mean, that had what? Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Ralph Macchio,
from the Karate Kid.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio. I mean, everybody that was in that movie was like
Matt Dillon,
there you
Emilio Estevez, Diane Lane, Tom Cruise.
Everybody.
Yeah, that was
and even C.
I
Thomas.
actually own that. I haven't watched it in a while.
C. Thomas Howell. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Even C. Thomas Howell. He's not a big name, but I mean, he's not a huge name, but he has recently started popping up in in some I don't know about movies, but like in some series and stuff like that.
I saw an article somewhere that he had
gotten. Breakfast Club was good too.
Yeah, I think that movie.
I used to have the biggest crush on Molly Ringwald when I was a kid.
Didn't we all?
I did not.
Man, I wanted that redhead.
I liked what's her name from Breakfast Club more.
The Jennifer Lawrence.
Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy, yeah.
Yeah, I liked her more because she was in that Short Circuit too. I liked her from that movie too.
She was in that movie.
Hey, Flower S, how are you?
What the hell was it? The Machinist with Matthew with the guy who played Batman. What the fuck? He was really skinny.
Oh,
was it The Machinist?
Val Kilmer? No. Shit.
I can't fucking think of his name.
But
I was gonna say you could see her nude in that movie.
Really?
Lazy. Have you watched any of the other S.E. Hinton or any of the other movies that are based off of S.E. Hinton? And it's one thing. It's one of the things I love about S.E. Hinton books and movies to a lesser extent.
Tex, Rumblefish.
Tex.
Rumblefish is great.
Taming the Star Runner. That was then, this is now.
That was then, this is now, with all the. Yeah, I know what you're getting at though, but all of those actors were in all those movies too.
Well, there's a lot of connections between the books, and it's been a long time since I've. Let's see. So that was then, this is now. Let me think. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I think that's the one where it's like two like really good friends. One of the friends turns to dealing drugs.
Right.
Okay. That character.
Emilio Estevez.
Okay. And then in Tex, you know, you got the two brothers. They pick up the hitchhiker later on in the book, and
right.
the hitchhiker. So like there are a lot of indications that people have picked up on, and there's theories that that person that they picked up, that hitchhiker that they picked up,
yeah, was
actually the character from That Was Then, This Is Now, and that he was actually, because there was something that was something that was said in that scene when they had the hitchhiker, that he was actually the half brother of one of the characters from. But if you go through and you look,
didn't they do 8 Seconds too, and that have something to do with some of that too?
8 Seconds.
Is that a rodeo movie?
Yeah.
Texas. Well, Texas.
So is 8 Seconds. So
Tex is it's not really a rodeo movie. Their dad.
Didn't it have like that guy Luke Wilson in it? The guy who died from 90210. Not Luke Wilson. Luke Perry.
I don't think so. It's not a very well-known movie. It's kind
Tex?
of an Tex.
I mean, it wasn't real popular, but it was. I mean, I knew about it, but that doesn't mean anything.
And I know about it because I love S.E. Hinton, but
right.
I don't think they ever made a movie out of Taming a Star Runner. That was a very good book. But anyways, my point was there's a lot of, like, even in Tex, there's characters from The Outsiders that are mentioned in Tex.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much all the movies you hear about characters from other books. But
yeah, but
I remember that movie Judge for a Cowboy.
Yeah, excuse me, guys.
Broken said he had a crush on Winona Ryder. I think I did a little bit at one point too.
I thought she was cute.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I never thought was good looking is fucking Angelina Jolie with a big ass.
Ooh, like, all right now, Penny. I think Angelina Jolie is gorgeous.
I don't know. I'm just not my type.
But there's a lot of, I don't know. I maybe I have a weird taste, because there's a lot, like who was the one that was in was it Phoebe? She was in that scene with Judge Reinhold where he's in the bathroom and she's getting out of the pool. Very famous scene. I don't even remember what movie it was from.
Oh, Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Yeah. Was it Phoebe Katz or Phoebe Cates?
She's coming out and she undoes her fucking red bathing suit. Like,
she was like this huge.
Oh, I thought she was hot as fuck.
Yeah. I never, like, she's attractive, but I never thought, like, you know.
I like to say I like plain girls, but the girl I'm with now has fucking dreadlocks down to her ass. She's covered in tattoos from head to toe. Like, but that I find attractive.
Yeah, and Angelina Jolie
like
and Gone in 60 Seconds. Didn't she have dreadlocks in that movie?
I'm not sure.
With Nicolas Cage and Giovanni Ribisi.
She might have.
Yeah, Wolf said
that movie in a long time.
Wolf said Angelina has those BJ lips. Yes, she does.
I'm sure she's giving Billy Bob Thornton a lot of them.
Is she still with him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I like different.
Yeah.
When it comes to my women, I do. I like different. My ex-wife has, her whole chest is tattoos. She had sleeves. I'm covered from head to toe in tattoos. I don't know. I have my type, and I won't go out of that realm. I'd rather be single. And then I found this girl, and she's like fucking dream girl.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say I really have a type. I mean, I have found. What's that giggle about, Dago?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I there's been times where I have found things like I've always called it like oddly attractive because it's not like the standard what people would find attractive. I mean, I'm trying to think of an example of somebody famous, and I just can't think of one right now.
I've been attracted to some weird, like, people that I wouldn't think I'd be attracted to. One of them is what the fuck, Sarah Paulson,
Not sure who that is.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, she's gay though. She ain't gonna.
I know. That's what I was like. I don't know what about her made me like. I'm like, what? I even looked at my wife. I'm like, she's kind of hot to me, and she looked at me like, what? And I'm like,
she's in that Nurse Ratchet.
Yeah.
That fucking show was awesome.
Gina Davis, I was always attracted to her.
I was too.
She
had those big old saggy titties.
I don't get it. I've been attracted to quite a few weird women that you don't think you'd be attracted to. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
There was somebody else. I'm trying to think of who it was, and every time I've mentioned it, they just look at me like, what? Oh, here we go. We'll go back a ways. Back in the day, there used to be a show called Our House with Deidre Hall, and she was on a soap opera too called Days of Our Lives.
In the middle of the street, our house.
Yeah. But I was in love with her for a while. I don't know why. She was pretty.
You know who I think's really attractive is Jennifer Aniston. I don't think she ever ages. She's
Yep.
I mean, how can you not be attracted to her, especially when she did this scene in this movie, which was a fucking hilarious movie too.
Horrible Bosses.
No, but that's another one. That what the fuck was it? It was she did the kid that got bit by the spider in the nutsack.
I don't know. Was that the one where they were in the camper?
Meet the Millers.
Meet the Millers, yeah. And Penny, you're right. She did that like striptease scene, and I was like, God damn.
I know, and she's like in her 50s, and I'm like, fuck.
Right.
You know, somebody else that I used to.
Cyndi Lauper.
And you may know who.
I always thought she was cute.
Me too. I don't like Madonna, and I never have. Sorry.
I think she's fucking ugly, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Some people may know who I'm talking about when I say this, but so she was in Saved by the Bell.
Oh, Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
No.
Is it the blonde-headed girl that did the stripper movie?
Nope.
Jesse.
Nope.
Lisa?
Nope.
I don't
who
know
the fuck else is there?
Okay, so back then, I'll tell you who I'm talking about in just a second. Back then, I thought she was very, very unattractive. Later in life, I think she's a very attractive woman. Leah Remini.
I don't know.
From like King of Queens.
Oh, she was in Saved by the Bell?
Yes, she was. It was.
Oh,
like
she is a good-looking
summer.
woman. I know what you're talking about, huh?
Yeah, she's the one that does all the activists against the Church of Scientology. Yeah.
So she was. It was like during the summers, like Zach and all them would go work at a resort.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I got you now. I was like, wait a minute. Actually, I thought that Jesse, what Penny was talking about, that did that movie Striptease, or not Strip.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Demi Moore.
But I did think she was hot as fuck too. But
and fucking what's her name?
G.I. Jane.
Yeah, G.I. Jane. But no, I mean Meg Ryan. I thought she was hot too.
I could never get into her.
Yeah, I agree with Lazy. Jenna Fisher is very cute.
Who is Jenna Fisher? I was just trying to think of that.
She was in The Office. What else was she in?
I'm gonna have to look her
Let
up.
me search real
Was
quick.
she the brown-haired girl?
Yeah, she's got brown hair. It's like a reddish brown.
Let me see here. Jenna Fisher.
She was in. Okay, have you seen Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story with
Yeah.
John C.
Yes.
Riley?
That
She was.
yeah.
She was in that. She was the one that played.
Reese Witherspoon.
No. She.
She's
No,
not bad.
she was in the Johnny Cash movie.
Yeah.
I know who
she
you're
was-
talking about. She's not bad looking.
Actually, she wasn't. She was she in Talladega Nights?
I
Or
think
no?
she was.
I might be thinking of.
Or no, she was. She was his assistant, and
Oh yeah.
she was always trying to get his attention, and he was never paying any attention to her.
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
think that was. I don't think that
She
was
had
Jenna
some-
Fisher.
I'm pretty sure. Let me hold on. She's pretty busty. I didn't realize that. Damn.
Talladega Nights.
Talladega
cast.
Nights. We're doing the same exact thing at the same time.
Oh, that was Amy Adams.
Oh, are you sure? Oh wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a I see a similarity
They
between
look
the two.
a lot alike. Yeah, they do. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow, she is 47 years old.
Amy Adams
Yeah,
or Jenna Fisher?
no,
I'm
Amy
46,
Adams.
so she's that old.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I guess I'm just.
Oh, here's one for you. Linda Cardellini. That's another odd one that I was attracted to.
Yeah,
You know, my
that is-
all-time crushes, actually, now think of it, is fucking Sally Fields.
She was always kind of hot in her own weird way.
I fucking loved her.
She had a great ass, and she was.
You look on the
internet.
internet, she has fucking actual nudes from the 70s. She had this big old bush
Really?
and fucking, yeah. She was fucking hot.
Sorry,
I have not seen Jenna Jameson lazy, but Rachel was just telling me today that she's seen something pop up, and she thought Gemma Jameson had died, and it wasn't
Really?
that she had died, but she was in a wheelchair.
What?
So I guess she's doing real bad.
What the hell happened to her?
I think I think she was married to Tito Ortiz, I believe. They have
She's
kids
a porn
together.
star, wasn't she?
Yes. I believe she has like substance abuse issues.
Oh, damn.
I could be completely wrong about that. Maybe it's years of porn that's put her in a wheelchair. I have no idea. But
You know what they say, once you go black, you need a wheelchair.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I had a big, huge crush on a porn star for a long time. What the fuck's her name? Christy Canyon.
I was just going to say Christy Canyon, or
Oh my god, I was in
she
love
had
with
the
her,
nicest tits. Her and
Yeah.
Peter North used to do all kinds of videos.
and she was tall too. I just couldn't get over her for some reason. She's still. I actually have there's a what the hell is it called? Like a Facebook thing you can like stars of the past or whatever that you can hook into. And I've looked at pictures of her recently, and she's still. I mean, she's older now, but she's still pretty hot. So
She used to date Robin Williams, you know.
did she really?
Yep. It's a
I
fact.
bet he had fun.
There was another one. She was a thinner girl. Her name was I think it was Nikki Randall. Remember her?
Nikki Randall, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I liked her. She always had short hair and shit. She had smaller
Mhm.
boobs.
Yep.
We're up here talking
only,
fucking porn stars from the 80s.
the only adult actress that I know is Brie Olson. That's the only name, and I only know that name
Who?
because Brie Olson.
I guess me and Diego watch way more porn than you.
I guess so.
Yeah, and the only reason I know her name, I mean, she was a very popular porn star,
Okay,
but
lazy.
she used to be on the Opie and Anthony show. She was like kind of friends with Jim Norton, and that's why I know her name.
Her name is Brie Olson.
Brie Olson. Yep.
Didn't Ron Jeremy get into some trouble lately?
Oh yeah, he's in prison.
The Hedgehog?
Yeah, I think I heard that.
He's in prison.
Is he? Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, he got in trouble for when all this Me Too stuff started. I guess a lot, and I mean a lot, of women came forward and said that he forced himself on them and did this and did that, and he is now in prison.
I don't know why he had to force himself on him, and he fucked like 10,000 girls.
Yeah, but he was getting paid to do it. He was an ugly motherfucker.
So Dolly Parton, for her age, is still very attractive, but when she was younger, she was pretty damn attractive.
Yeah, she always was. And so was Burt Reynolds' ex. She was on that show WKRP in Cincinnati. Lonnie Anderson.
Yeah.
They
said she said he cheated on her a lot. But, I mean, he was fucking Burt Reynolds. Everybody wanted to fuck him back in the day.
Right.
I never really thought she was that attractive. And another one that I was kind of a sex symbol that I never found attractive was Suzanne Summers.
No.
Wait, she's the one. Suzanne Summers is the one that played Chrissy on Three's Company.
Company, yeah, I didn't either.
I did not. I don't. Yeah. Now Joyce DeWitt, something about her. She's one of them ones that
the weird dark-haired girl.
Yeah, Janet. She was. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. She was kind of hot.
You know, I thought who was hot. The hottest on that show was Mr. Furley.
Or Mrs. Furley.
It was the other landlord.
It was Don Knotts. I'm just joking.
Oh, no, it was the Ropers.
The Ropers, Mrs. Roper.
The Ropers.
Oh my
God. Norman Fell, and he played Mr. Roper, and I can't remember the.
And then Don Knotts is fucking a trip. Period.
Well, you ever see the Ghost of Mr. Chicken?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies too.
I told you, Andy Griffith Show. I have seen every episode of the Andy Griffith Show, and since we're talking about attractive actresses, I used to have a huge crush on Eleanor Donahue. I don't know if anybody knows who Eleanor Donahue is, but she played Ellie Walker. She was only in the first season of. She was the lady druggist.
What's her name?
Andy Griffith Show. Eleanor Donahue.
Didn't you tell me yesterday, Big P, that you had a big crush on Rosie O'Donnell?
Oh no!
Oh, here's the one for you guys. Oh, I see who you're talking about. Yeah, she was cute when she was younger. I still to this day I'm in love with this woman. I always have been. I don't know why. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh yeah, she was in Trading Places. You got to see her tits.
Yeah, and then she did another movie with Schwarzenegger called
True Lies.
Yeah, she had oh my God, that woman has a body to die for.
Yeah.
Even with gray hair and all that, she's still hot to me.
I kind of agree with you there, Wolf. Maybe not now, but
Dolly or
Mila Kunis.
She was pretty. What the fuck was that movie? Oh shit, where they had to go on vacation and she worked at the resort.
Who?
Mila Kunis, the girl from the '70s show.
She worked at the resort.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That movie.
Oh, I think she's beautiful.
She is. She's very, very, very attractive.
I don't think I could have sex with her with my eyes closed though, because I think I would be fucking Meg from Family Guy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that would be rough.
Not that she'd have sex with me anyway, but
yeah, that would be scary. Jenna Jameson has Guillain-Barré syndrome, whatever the fuck that is. That's what
okay. So it wasn't substance abuse.
No, I never even heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the girl from that show? The what's it called? The Good Life or something? It has Ted Danson in it. Is it Kirsten Bell? She's married to the guy.
She's married to Zach or Zach. Shit.
I think she's hot.
Yeah, she was just in another movie that they just came out with. What the fuck is his name?
He's like blonde dude. Guy.
Yeah, Zach or Dak something is his name.
Dak Shepard.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
Yep. She's okay. We just watched a new movie that came out with.
Is she in the movie The Girl in the Window with the
That's
fucking,
it. Yeah.
It's like the longest title in history.
Yeah. I thought it was a spoof movie when I first saw it. Like, okay, we're gonna watch this. She was like, "Yeah, it's got what's her name in it." I'm like, "Okay," and it turned out to be a pretty decent movie.
I can't say the name because if I say the name, people will Google it and they will know exactly where I'm at, where I am. But there is a very, very, very attractive model that graduated high school about 5 minutes from where I'm sitting right now.
Is it Rachel?
No,
that's not going to help any of us to understand who the hell you're talking about.
I can't say it.
I don't know.
I have no fucking clue.
Rachel's not 5 minutes away. She's like 3 hours.
Is she a popular model?
If I said the name, you would 100% know who I'm talking about.
Cindy Crawford?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna. I'll tell you like outside of stream.
Okay, but... I got you.
No hints, Dago. No hints.
I mean, okay, we're done. Moving on.
And it's probably a little bit more than it's probably a little bit more than 5 minutes. It's probably more like, I mean, it's a next town over.
Okay.
How about Alyssa Milano?
I
thought she was hot back in the day.
I used to find her very attractive, but lately
her personality is what's changed the way she looks, I think.
Yes.
She's turned into somewhat of a bitch, and
yes.
And that definitely will change your physical the way you physically look too, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. What the fuck is her name? I've always had a little crush on her too, Broken. Oh shit. She has a weird name. She plays Olivia Benson on Law and Order. Marissa. What the fuck is her name? Anyway, yeah, I always had a thing. No. Oh, hell no.
It's
you can lick her where her eyebrows were.
Not Marissa Tomei. Fuck no. Melissa
Tomei. Oh, she was in My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah, no. I know who you're talking about though. No, Mariska Hargitay or some shit like that. That's her real name. But anyway, yeah, I've had a thing for her for years.
And Wolf is talking about Emilia Clarke, and I think she's very attractive as a blonde. I can't get on board with the dark hair. As a blonde, very attractive.
Oh, and let's go back a ways. Back in the day for Daryl Hannah.
Oh god damn.
When she was in Splash, just looking at her legs alone, like holy shit. Daryl Hannah
and the girl from Groundhog Day with her hair. Oh my fucking word.
Yeah.
What was her name? Fucking
oh shit. What the hell is her name? I think there's probably no women in this stream anymore. They're all probably offended, but
I know
sorry, ladies. I'm so
complete
sorry.
Chauvinistic pigs.
Right. I do apologize.
Probably gonna get me in trouble.
It was like Andy McDowell or something like that.
Oh. Yeah.
I always used to love her hair.
Oh, we're not being like
the curly
perverted.
hair.
We're just saying, I mean.
And I like men too. I like. I like myself and.
Yeah, me too. I like myself. And me, myself, and I. Mariska Hargitay. Thank you, Broken. Weird name, but I always thought she was a very attractive woman. Something about her.
Is she the one who like? I mean, I've watched Law and Orders. Is she the one that was partners with like Elliot?
Yeah.
I never really.
A lot of people say that there's like nothing that they can find. I don't know. There's something about her. Andy McDowell, 63 years old already. Wow. That's all right.
I'll
go back and say it again. I just saw something the other day, a newer movie with Anne Margaret in it, and she's still attractive. And she's like 80-some years old.
Her and Sophia Loren.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say her
they're
earlier.
Both like timeless.
That woman was amazing.
People used to have posters of her.
Yes. Beautiful woman.
And Farrah Fawcett. She had nipples you could dial a fucking rotary phone with.
I was never into her. I mean, everybody was into her. I wasn't. I don't.
I
Get
thought she was okay. I mean, I liked her in The Burning Bed. Remember that movie?
Yep.
Oh, it was, I don't know if it was a movie or more than a TV series, but
So if we're gonna talk a lot, and this, I don't know this lady's name because I don't think she was in. She might have been in movies in Italy or something like that, but she was never a big name in the United States. But the actress that played Apollonia in The Godfather.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I don't remember.
I don't know.
She's
her
the one
name.
that got blown up in a car when he was
Yeah.
Michael Corleone was hiding out in
I don't think she was an
Sicily.
American actress. Period.
No, I don't think she was ever in anything.
But she was beautiful. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys like Sandra Bullock? I did.
I do too. I don't know why either. I can't.
She's plain. She's got. I just liked her.
There's something about her that just
Yeah, I think a lot of it with her is like, and I don't know what her attitude is off screen, but like the attitude she had on screen in some of her roles, I found attractive. She was kind of goofy and
she's real. Like she seems like a real person. Like she'd be really cool in real life too. That movie she did with Ryan Reynolds, it's kind of where I found that I had a slight thing for her.
Was that Forces of Nature?
No, it was a comedy. I think it was called. Not Just Go With. Was it Just Go With It? No. Remember where he worked for her? He was her assistant. She was like this big time attorney or something. And
I don't remember the name.
They had to act like they were getting married or something. And
I remember
Betty White
was
was in it too. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I found I kind of had a thing for her. I guess I don't know. She's just plain and whatever, but there's something about her. I don't know. Kane Tanaka.
You know who I always thought was attractive, even in her older age, is Pam Grier.
Who?
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier.
She was like from Jackie Brown.
Yeah.
She's a older black lady. She's big.
Right.
I thought she was attractive.
What the hell? I was going to say this earlier and I forgot it again too. But she was in a.
But I'm racist, according to.
Well, of course, yeah.
I shouldn't even say something like
Halle
that.
Berry. Halle Berry. That's.
I love her in the movie with Billy Bob Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Bob Thornton? Yeah.
She was chained up. Yeah, or no, that was the other one. No, you're right. Yeah, it was Monster. That was damn. That's a hot woman.
Absolutely.
Pam Grier, yeah, she still is. I'll say she's got a.
She's fucking 90 now, but
she's got a thing about her. You're right.
But you look at her back in the 70s and shit like that. She just had like she looked nice,
Yeah, she was very, very attractive.
You never seen that movie Jackie Brown?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't hear what you said at first, and I was trying to figure out who you were saying, but yeah, I got it. Yep, Pam Grier. She was just in a movie not too long ago, I think.
I haven't seen her in a while.
She left her in age. I wonder how old she is. I want to look that up real quick.
She got to be in her 70s at least.
At the very least. How old is Pam Grier? 72.
Yeah. So she was born in 1949, probably.
Yeah. How about Julia Roberts?
And I think she has a big mouth, like a
never found her attractive.
She looks like a largemouth bass.
Yeah. That's a good one.
What the heck is Rachel still doing up?
Oh, you're busted now, dude.
Yeah, she's fucking keeping fucking.
I told her to take notes. She's taking notes. Look at her little emojis down there.
Ask Rachel in chat who's her favorite celebrity crush.
Yeah, you can hear us. Who's your favorite celebrity crush, Rachel?
She might be sleep chatting again.
Mm-hmm. Well, she made some faces, so
yeah,
kind of like
she'd be all like Samuel L. Jackson,
Bill Cosby.
I say motherfucker more than Samuel L. Jackson sometimes. Motherfucker.
Mark Jimin. The fuck? Maybe she is.
He's from BTS. It's a group.
Oh, I forgot about them. Yeah, she does like those guys.
I thought she was going to say like the Island Boys or something.
Oh, fuck that. I can't handle that shit.
They look like two fucking toilet brushes.
Yeah, I mean, they were two TikTokers and got high and decided to do that. I'm an island boy shit, and now they're fucking millionaires. Like, really? Okay,
Yeah, well, I'd
that's
pick
all
them
it
up by
takes
their legs
nowadays.
and clean my fucking toilet with them.
Right. Let's color all over our faces, and I got to look that kid up just to see. Oh, you're in trouble now. You're getting message all left and right now. What the fuck are you talking about? Let me look him up. Don't those guys? I mean, how do you tell them apart? Because don't they all kind of look the same in that group, the way they dress and stuff? Rachel, I'd throw myself off a bridge before I'd. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Good girl. There he is. Wait, South Korean. Wait, that's a woman. Maybe I didn't look up something right.
I know who Rachel's celebrity crush is. I can't even say it though.
I heard a rumor, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But
I don't know.
He's a minor celebrity.
Yeah,
once in a while.
Yeah, every now and then.
I don't know who y'all talking
I don't know
about.
I don't know who to call him anymore because his name changes so much, but it's always some kind of big something or whatever. But yeah, whatever. No, it's not. He's beautiful. Okay. He looks like a woman in this picture. I thought he was a woman. I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you, Rachel.
Who the hell is this Popper man?
Popper. The Popper man. The Prince and the Popper? That guy? The Dago and the Popper?
Is it Little Popper or Big Popper?
Big Popper, Little Pop, Baby Popper. Or that guy that sings that song, I like it when you call me Big Popper.
Yeah.
I like it when you call me Big Popper. I only smoke blunts if they're real proper.
Lazy said, "Hey Penny, say motherfucker." But with the
motherfucker.
But he said, but with the ER at the end of fucker.
Motherfucker.
No, don't ever do that again. That don't sound like you.
Motherfucker.
Rachel's gonna keep talking shit, and I'm gonna go jump in my car.
And then what?
Then he's gonna fucking have to do something about it.
What are you gonna do once you're in your car, Popper? Let's hear this.
Well, first he's gonna start it.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna warm it up because it's cold.
Turn the radio on.
You know what I mean? Then he's gonna have to think about what he's gonna say when he's face to face.
Right.
And then turn around halfway back because he chickens out.
Right, or didn't have the right clothes on, or forgot to spray cologne or something. Right. I don't know.
He forgot his sock to stick in his pants.
See, you cannot threaten Rachel though, because Rachel, like I said, she said pull up, big boy. So
give him your address, Rachel. I'm telling you.
He likes it when you call him Big Pop. No doxing on my channel, guys. Come on now.
Okay. So
now we do know that Popper does take road trips at the drop of a dime. So I mean, you know, he just went to fucking Chicago and back twice in a week. So I don't think that it's about the same distance. So
I just seen a picture of Jimin.
I did too.
He's an attractive guy.
Yeah, but how old is he though?
That's Rachel's celebrity crush.
He looks the one picture he's got pink hair and he looked like a woman, so that's why I was wrong, and I'm sorry. But I think it's because of the group that he's in. I mean, I guess he kind of is pretty though. I think they put makeup on these guys because they're in boy bands, so I get that.
Are you saying listen to Jimin?
Listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got rainbow hair in that picture.
I've heard some BTS.
Oh no.
Do you have a full tank of gas?
I mean, I got a half tank of gas, but it wouldn't be nothing to fill it up.
All right. I'm just wondering because I'm gonna start egging her on to call you over.
Mm-hmm. I'll join in. How old is he, Rachel? I'm just trying to
He looks like probably early mid-20s.
like 22 or 21 maybe. Although the pictures I've seen, it goes back and forth. So I don't know what's his natural hair color, because I've seen pink, red, purple, rainbow, bright red, orange, pink again, super Barney purple. Well, Popper, I guess we need to do a. He's 26. Okay, so
Well, you know what, Popper?
we need to
Before
do
you
a
go over
makeover.
there, run to a convenience store, get a hair dye.
Yeah.
I mean,
make
it
your
doesn't
hair
matter
red.
what color, obviously. Yeah,
You know what I mean? And going rolling in like that.
or try it that way. Yeah, you need to listen to some of the songs on the way there, so you can do like a serenade.
You can sing it with some sweet melodies.
Right. Well, they don't. Do they sing in
Rachel's probably
English?
like, "Fuck all you motherfuckers."
I'm surprised she hasn't thrown up the y'all again.
Hair dye ain't gonna do me no good.
Well, with
'Cause
this colors, you
I-
could probably just use Kool-Aid.
I
Get
shave
spray
my
paint.
head.
Yeah. But what color? Well, we can't know. Okay.
What color
color-
hair do I have?
Yeah. I mean,
I have dark hair, but I shave my head.
Oh, so you're bald.
Me too. I shave my head because my entire head is tattooed.
I shave the sides and
No.
the back of my. I have hair on top, but the sides and the back are gone. There it is. There's the y'all. I love it when she does that.
But you can always spray paint your head a certain color, Papa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she likes red or something, go get a little thing of red and model paint or something. And
Although if we look at the picture that he's got for his icon, I mean, you might want to get rid of them skin tags that you got before you go. So, that's important.
they're good for traction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
If he falls down or something like that, he won't stay too far because he'll grip.
Take plenty of cheese with you because she's a cheesehead. So,
Or you could do that. You just get
start
a cheesehead
looking
hat.
online, see if they have some Jimin wigs.
Mm.
I'll buy a Jimin wig.
they're saying by
Idiots,
2040 they're going to
man.
stop selling gas cars. That means we're all forced to buy cars we can't afford. Yeah, fuck that. Guess we'll be riding scooters around, huh?
When are you gonna go pick JP up?
Yeah, right.
Well, if I have my say, if I can get shit taken care of in my house to get my house sold,
Uh-huh.
I will have an electric car because I want a Tesla.
The guy that lives 2 houses down from me, him and his wife both have one. They love them. They drive themselves. He does videos on YouTube of his car driving him all over. In fact, he right now, as we speak, is on some kind of he's doing van life thing on YouTube. It's like a video that he does, and he's driving all over the United States, testing out all the roads to see how it handles the car driving by itself. You had a conversation with Flacco. How did that go?
That
Was he
fucking
nice?
dude's an idiot.
Was he nice to you? Like I said, I've been trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and be nice to him, as long as he's nice to us or doesn't talk about anybody and any of you guys.
He already talked about Rachel. He already lost my fucking respect right there.
Well, I know, and that's that's provoked all this. And then Dis had made a comment that when he did that thing with him, that that's definitely a trigger for him, and I get it, and I felt bad for him since the first time I saw him on here, and I know that he was bullied and so on and so forth. So I've tried to be nice to the kid regardless of, and he just doesn't like. It's like he doesn't want it. He wants everybody to be an ass to him because he comes at people the way he does.
I was nice to him when I went on that fucking panel.
He was very nice, but he thinks
I was very cordial. I was.
You were,
and he kept fucking provoking me.
That's what he did.
Until I got to the point where I was telling him to go fuck himself.
And see, Rachel just said, Penny, he was very nice, but he thinks this is all a skit. And that's the problem. Like, the kid is so, his mind is so overtaken by, McJuggernuggets and Kid Behind the Camera that he doesn't think anything I don't think he thinks anything on YouTube is real. I mean,
I'll I'll just say I don't do skits.
I don't either.
If I say something, it's
real. Yeah.
It's what I mean.
I mean, I didn't send you guys a script in the mail to go over, did I?
I didn't get it.
Right. So, I mean, this is just what we're saying.
But I'd stick up for any of you guys. I mean, talked about
Absolutely.
you or you. You know, I would be like, do the same fucking thing.
Right.
Rachel's part of our little clique.
That's it.
So if you're gonna start talking shit about her, I'm gonna tell you to go fucking fly a fucking kite. You know, like plain and simple. And I don't give a fuck who you are.
Amen. I just don't understand. Like, he's been in here so long, and he's kind of alone, I think, to a high extent. And I think that this is kind of how he lives his life through here, and he wants to be kid behind the camera or Charlie or something like that. And that's why he's so into this like it is, and he thinks everything is a fucking skit. It's crazy. I feel bad for the kid. I don't think he knows how to take people being nice to him because he's never had anybody do it. You know what I mean?
Well, I tried to, but he just comes back more aggressively, I think, than I did.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely, he did.
But, you know, I give you this much space. You stop fucking with me, it takes about a nanosecond to piss me off.
Well, I made a kind of an agreement, I guess you could say, when Dis was talking. I said, if I saw anybody picking on him, that I would say something. But if he comes at people first, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, you know, don't. You're not gonna stick up for somebody that's starting shit with people all the time. And I made that point, and he said, "Well, I get that too," but at the same time, I mean, the kid's so bored with his life that this is what he does. So I'm not gonna say, "Hey, don't pick on Flacco," when Flacco just looked at this guy and called him a stupid fucking piece of shit. That's not gonna work, guy. You know, it doesn't work that way. So,
okay, who's Rachel giving hearts to?
I don't know. Probably the fucking Jizz, Jimin, whatever the fuck is Jizzy or what's his name again?
Jimin.
Park Jimin. There you go. Maybe that's what it was. Why they call him Flacco when his channel went with I don't know, Broken. I think that might be his real name. He does that vitriol shit because it has something to do with some kind of thing that he was into, I guess. I don't know. I felt bad for him, and you know, I tried to be nice to him multiple times, and he just consistently does what he does. Rachel's tired now. We thought you were tired before.
Go to bed, Rachel.
Rachel, thank you for fixing that mistake tonight as fast as you did. And I don't have to mention what it was, but you were on that like fucking white on rice.
She's quick. Great job with by the way, Rachel, when I said it earlier, but when Charlie was trying to find those tweets and stuff like that, like she was digging for that shit. That was way back when, and she still found shit. So great job with that, kid. We love you too, Rachel, especially the guy next to me.
Penny?
Well, I'm closer to you than he is, so
I meant fuck. The guy at the end. The guy at the end down there.
You're like, Penny? I have a fiance.
Yeah, engaged. Now quit trying to
Rachel's
get us in
my
this
little buddy.
Offer. She's like a little sister to me, so
But yeah, it's not me. I don't fucking go there.
That Papa at the end down there, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. All right. I think I heard of him. Fucking Morticia, are you listening? Is she in the stream?
I think she.
I don't think so.
She keeps dropping shit in the group chat.
Oh, I tell you to call me in the morning before you go to work, but I have a tendency to not hear the phone when I'm sleeping, so I might not answer.
Who are you talking to now?
Rachel.
Oh, well, fuck you then. He doesn't want us to call him, but Rachel. See how that goes?
Yeah, he wants me to call him at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
before I go to work.
Well, she gets up at like 4:45, which is 5:45 my time.
You'll be going to bed by that time.
No, I'll probably be going to bed here shortly.
Some days I got to be to work at 3 a.m.
That's my wife's
There's
shift.
certain days of the week that I have to be at work to get my truck at 3 a.m. to be almost an hour away to do a job, to get it up back to where I almost work, where the landfill is, and then back down to it fucking sucks, but
I'll bet. You drive, right?
yeah, I've been
That's what I
driving since
thought.
I was 18.
There you go.
So it's like I got to be there, but I have to go down. I have to go down there, do this job. Load up, do this, be up back to an hour or hour down, hour back. And then have this thing back by like 6 o'clock in the morning. No
Right.
questions asked. So it fucking sucks, but I got keys to the gate. I get in, warm my truck up, go, and that's it.
Gotcha.
And sometimes I go in at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I don't get out of work till 6 that night. It's a long fucking day.
Yeah, it is.
But what am I gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, once you do it, you got to do it. I get it. If I dress up as Billings, Popper will answer the phone for me. Okay. I doubt it, but where are you? I haven't seen anything, Morty. Oh yeah, I have. Okay. I thought she went to sleep already.
Who, Morty?
Yeah.
No, she's been in the group chat a little bit.
Which the one that we're all in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Well, there's, yeah, that one. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Well, guys, it's what is it? 11 o'clock here.
It's 10:57 right now.
10:57. It'll be 11. So I think I might be cutting this off here. I mean, unless anybody else has anything to talk about. Rachel's gonna. That
Like
way,
I said, I stayed on a lot longer than I wanted to, but
well,
it was fun.
much appreciated it. Great conversation once again, sir.
Yeah, and I thought my daughter was coming back by. Surely they're done eating by now, but maybe not.
Depends on where they went too. Could be busy. Well, no, because it's Sunday night. I can't see anything being that busy. Most places would be closed by now, truthfully.
And
But
no,
if
they were going to a local. It's a kind of a nicer,
Upper.
nicer like steakhouse type restaurant that's close by. It's only like maybe 7-8 minute drive from here.
Gotcha.
If people don't see me here, much or whatever, it's not like something's wrong. It's like
Right.
bigger and better things, like I said earlier, and I'm sick of giving that fucking prick my time.
Yep.
And that's it. It's nothing against anybody. It's
like I said,
okay, I'm an adult.
Morticia's going to be doing some different things. Popper's going to be doing some different things.
I'm not really going to be doing different things. I mean, and you know what I'm talking about. There's just more important things right now. Like I'll still be around. I'll still jump on panel when I can.
Right.
I don't mind jumping on panel from now on, but I'm just not talking about him anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like we don't.
Plain and simple.
Basically, what we did tonight is it's kind of what we're going for the most part. When I do this, I will. I'm not going to stop. If somebody says something to me, I'm going to say what I say. That's what it is. But we're not on here dedicating our lives to that piece of shit. So it is what it is. Take it how you want. Whatever you want to say, it is what it is. But I'm still going to be here for everybody that comes in here as often as possible. I'm going to do like I said, my streams if I decide to do it every night, that I will. If I don't, it'll be every other night or whatever. I love talking to everybody that comes in here. I love having everybody up on panel too. Like I said, so, that's what it is. But it's not going to be because of him that we're doing this. And that's a fact. So.
No, I just want everybody to know it's not because I just like you or something like that. It's some nights I have to spend time with my girl.
That's the thing too, is we do have families, and lives, and like the nights that my wife is off of work and doesn't have to work the next day. That's why I said every other day, every couple of days, I got to do that too. So plus sometimes I just want to not do anything and veg out and chill. So thank
Oh,
you.
believe
So,
me, if something happens and I feel like something needs to be said about
oh
that
yeah,
group over there, I will 100% address it.
yeah,
I'm not going to focus. I choose to focus most of my attention on other things as opposed to,
positive shit. That's not. Yeah,
yeah,
right. Exactly.
yeah,
So now, and I will say that too. Like you'll see us come together real quick if something goes down, guys. We'll all come together and we will all probably be here. And if we need to speak about it, we will. Besides that, we're living our lives, and I'll still come in here, like I said, doing what I do, and hang out with all you guys. So that's not a problem. But I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate you jumping up here, Penny, and spending the time you did. You as well, Popper.
No problem.
Thank you guys so much. And Lazy, you know how we are, bro. Like I said, you're number one here every day, all day. Happy. Thank you so much for being here again. Broken, once again, thank you so much. We love you guys. Wolf, thank you, sir. And of course, Miss Rachel, our sister. We love you to death. And
yeah,
that's another reason why I'm shutting it down. That way she'll actually go to bed.
yeah, because she's probably got it playing and listening.
Yeah, right.
She may be passed out by now, but
like I said, if I don't shut down, she'll pop back on here in another 2 hours and she won't sleep. So it is what it is. But thanks for being here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else that's still here.
I gotta go take a piss.
All right. Well, you have yourself a great night, Pennywise, and I will see you again soon, my friend.
Talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
See you, Papa.
see ya.
I think I've everybody that's in here. Morty, I love you to death. I know you're probably still not in here, but I do love you. Happy Stranger Than Fiction, Robin Lurks, Pam, Tony. Excuse me. Once again, Linda Pinnard, Mr. Whistle. Thank you, sir. Brandy, Mr. Wrath. Thank you, sir. I think I got just about everybody. Mr. Stephen St. Peter, thanks for being here, sir. Stranger Than Fiction, I did say that one. I'm sorry. And I think that about does it, guys. But thanks so much for being here again. You guys have a great night. I love you to death, and I will see you soon. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Especially Rachel.